All right, testing 1 2 3. Also, thank you, Necromancer, for being first. I appreciate it. Um, Also, thanks to you, not to glaze you too much, but now I'm a Twitch affiliate, so with your help, you were able to get me to that, so I really do appreciate it. Thank you. And real quick, we're just gonna run through the test as well. Oh, and then hello, Haru, as well. Man, I got... it's crazy, I'm not... It's very nice to see, thank you, everyone. It's nice that things are finally starting to pay off a little bit and being able to have people come at the start of the stream and stuff like that. Thank you very much. So with that being said, I'll probably start working on, not, let's say, rebranding, but what's the word I'm looking for? Kind of honing in on the type of, I guess, content and style I want moving forward for my, revamp for my channel. Thank you. So any suggestions would be appreciated. I am thinking Fate Grand Order and gacha games and stuff like that. But I still want to do manga videos and stuff. So we'll see how it goes. I don't know exactly how everything works just yet. But we shall see. And then I'm sorry I don't understand you, Rodriguez. But hello. Okay, and then one last check, and then we should be ready to start Fate. Also, for people who don't know, if you missed it on Twitch or any other platform, no, I only speak English, unfortunately. Point redeems are definitely going to be a must, and also emotes. Okay, well, thank you. Now, off the top of your head, do you know if there's a limit to the emotes you can have? And I guess I'll have to figure all that out too, so that'll be fun. It depends? Okay. Well, I think I barely just squeaked the requirements for it. But the process was super quick and nice, so. Alright, so real quick, I don't know if polls work the same on Twitch or not, but if you guys are ever curious what I'm up to, YouTube will, for now at least, still be the main platform, so I'll always run a poll on there if I don't know exactly what to stream. And today, Fate won, so we're going to be playing more Fate Grand Order. And plus, it was a good time yesterday, so I'm also going to turn back on the music as well. And then switching over to Twitch, because your Twitch stream is actually the one ahead for once. That's crazy. GTA RP? Probably not anytime soon. That I can understand. That's crazy though, that Twitch is actually ahead for once. Normally it's always Twitch lagging, but I did make it on the stream software its own independent thing, whereas YouTube's connected to Kick and TikTok and stuff like that, so maybe that's why now. Maybe I will start doing them independently, and maybe the chats will be faster that way. Okay. So, without further ado, nothing's changed from last night overall. I haven't done anything. Haru, I did read your message. Oh, and then if no one mentioned yesterday, Fate Grand Order Day Reset is at the start of your streaming time, then banner resets 3 hours later. Well, maybe that's why I just got kicked out. So, that's good to know, though. Thank you. That is interesting that the time I start is the time it resets, so we'll see what the new character is. Hello, hello. And I hope everyone is doing well, and I guess wherever you are in the world, if it's morning or evening, having a good day. For me, it's 9 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Alright, let's see if the... Well, maybe I'll get my login bonus now, too. Pilgrim Festival. Okay, I did get my login bonus. So sweet, we can do another, I think, 2 summons. So that's kind of nice, actually. Oh, the evocation stuff you mentioned in the comments is now live too. Well, that's very convenient. I will definitely be looking at that closer for a much better reference. Because you gave a lot of good tips for that. Well, thank you very much for the follow, Damien Kaz. I appreciate it. Alright, so Senji Muramasa is still the same. Okay, Rasputin is still the same. I think... Okay, so I don't think the banner reset. I think my game just crashed. So, we're gonna try summoning him twice again and seeing if we can get lucky. Banner is at 1 a.m. for me. Oh, 3 hours later. Okay, I read that wrong then before. By the way, did I get my free 5-star yet? I'm holding on until I progress through the game a little bit more to see if I'm lucky. Send Jason. I have no idea about that. So, or maybe until I hit a wall, then I might summon a character, but no decision yet. Okay. I don't know if this guy's good or not, but I also did look at what was that channel name? The Fate, how accurate the character is. I watched like 2 or 3 of his videos last night. Great recommendation. So whoever did that, again, thank you very much. And then fair enough, but the top pick's definitely going to be Zui Liang, most commonly known as Waver. Okay. Yes, Crazy Yuri. And then did you use your free max ascension yet? No, not yet. Oh, I got William Tell. Oh, and then that's tomorrow. Okay. No worries. Phantasmal Prism or Princess. Okay. So we got a couple new servants, but yeah, Crazy Yuri actually it was a good channel. It has a time limit, so be careful. Are you talking about the evocation leaves or the choosing of the character? Because the game, in terms of farming, relies on support units that charge your main AoE units. Oh, the max ascension. Oh, okay. Well, we might look at that after this then real quick. Berserker, Lu Bu's kind of cool. I know him from history. Full Mastership, Craft Essence. So not necessarily lucky. I did get another Black Grail. Oh, I did. Sweet. So it wasn't a total loss then. I gotta look at all my crafting essence to see what's worth it. Low rarity units can also work like Chengong, Arash, Jason, and so on. And then you think it's a month or something, so no rush. Perfect. And then I forgot the special ascension has a limit. It's 90 days after you start playing. Black Grail is essentially your best way to roid up servants, noble phantasm strength at the cost of damage per turn. Sweet. So where can I see exactly probably being enhanced, huh? For crafting essence? I haven't even gone into this menu yet. So we do have 2 Black Grails. I have no idea like which ones to look out for, but I got a decent amount of gold ones, it looks like. Oh, well, I guess it's beginner's luck, you know, unfortunately. And then Black Grail only as of now, okay. But then who would I attach it to? Because it's to a specific servant, right? And then Phantasma Princess is also for Black Grail, but for Berserkers, okay. And then, yeah, think of Craft Essence as a weapon in terms of Miho, okay. But they're not tied, and it works for any DPS. Ah, okay. So what you're saying is I should probably at least level up these 2, right? It doubles Noble Phantasm damage, okay. Is there an autofill level or no? Probably not, huh? Oh no, there is a multi-select. You're ready for evocation because you finally have Kuro and your Kodia. Nice. There is in the JP server. And then I really wouldn't recommend wasting QP on leveling. Well, say no more then. I'm not gonna worry about it then. And then this special ascension. As a new master, you've been granted the authority to perform a special servant ascension. You may choose one servant to enhance to a final ascension regardless of their current level, without expending materials or sports points. Okay. And then it's not necessary to level at the early game, and it's not necessary to level at the start. Okay. So I guess I only have really between these 4 servants to choose if I wanted to max ascend. But since I have 90 days, I'll probably wait until I either have more servants or I decide on who is really worth doing at the moment. So we'll hold off for that for now. By the way, just to be sure you're not crazy, but is that 2 cursors you have there? 2 cursors? I have the little orange cursor. Like, what do you mean? Like my mouse? Oh, the BlueStacks custom cursor? Okay. Because it should be orange or something. Well, sorry if there's multiple. Anything else that needs to be done? I guess we can do the friendship summon real quick. If you look at your stream, it's doubled on itself. Really? Because on my OBS, it says it's perfectly fine. I wonder if I can show real quick without breaking anything. Okay, give me one quick second. This is going to be very, very trippy. Well, now how can I show the game? I guess I'll have to... Here we go. This is what I can do. I'll pull up the stream like you suggested instead of the software. Okay, let's see. Okay, it's a little bit of delay. Let me see. On my screen, it's kind of showing up as just the orange cursor. So... Oh, it's an issue with it in full screen. I do have to use a thing. Let's see now. Oh, you're absolutely right. Okay. That's good to know. The way I'm able to full screen it is, here, let me show the software real quick. It's something called Magpie that I use to full screen. I guess it's used for visual novels and stuff like that. But it full screens anything that doesn't necessarily have a full screen. And then Anderson, Mozart, Shakespeare, and Zhufu are your best non-gold support servants options right now. Okay. Excluding the free waiver are... Okay. Well, I think you're the first person to spot it too. Or at least no one... Or I haven't seen someone else mention it. Okay, so we got our free friend points. It has been since day 1. I'm just used to seeing it bug out. Oh, okay. Well, good to know. Thank you guys. I'll try to figure out another workaround for streaming this game eventually, because BlueStacks does suck. And then waiver goes by Zhu Liang in this list. Okay. Actually, well, it doesn't matter that much. I still like it better full screen. I was thinking I could hide my taskbar, but... And then remember what you said about waiver being the top pick. True. Well, I got time to think about it, right? So, I won't go into it just yet. Oops, I think I clicked on the wrong one. But Haru, you were saying I can redo these essentially, right? And get more items, the free quests. Those two, but there's also a blue button there at Kaudia Gate. This one. Oh, again, a whole nother menu I have not gone into yet. Enjoy brief side stories. Strengthen servant skill. Okay. So I can't do any of those yet, but I have tons of daily quests. Okay, sweet. Yeah, I'm gonna wait for a little bit before I pick, because maybe I'll get tons of I'm hoping progressing through the story and doing dailies and stuff like that. I get more quartz points or Saint Quartz to summon, and then maybe I can get some of those servants. Yeah, not yet anyway. But that's why we're progressing through the story, right? So without further ado, to Lyon. And who are we gonna choose? The one Gina event can't come soon enough. By the way, did I ever send over friend code? I thought you said that your friendship, or someone said that their friendship was full, but I could follow them. I'm not sure if that was yours or not. We'll see real quick. It wasn't you? Okay. Well, I can put in my friend code real quick. For anyone else, I just gotta pin it to the chat real quick. Oh, sweet. That was quick too. Thank you. Okay, we'll pin this for... There we go. Oh, I guess the timer can only be 30 minutes. That's kind of crazy. Well, thank you very much for sharing your ID. I appreciate it. Sweet. You have it memorized? You know what? Fair enough. Because you're... Well, actually... Because you're running 2 accounts, right? Or why? Because your account keeps getting messed with or something? You keep your FC for Big Grand Order and Star Rail saved on your phone's clipboard. You know what? That's smart too. I keep mine in a Google Doc, I guess. Old school like that. It is kind of crazy. And then didn't they get rid of the Twitter too for everyone? There's just like a wide wave of gacha games doing that. If I remember correctly, Haru, your favorite was Ishtar, right? At least my code is, okay, sweet, I did remember. 491 and then 491 at the end, so I only have to remember the middle bit. Okay. And then the only downside to that full screen thing is sometimes the mouse just disappears. Okay. Did Ryder commit suicide? It's troublesome that she retained her sanity even with madness enhancement. That's right, we fought, Saint Martha. Still, she likely fought with all of her might. If that's the case, we can't let our guard down. Next time, he and I will mobilize. I'm also taking the servants summoned today. Please contact the Berserk assassin. Understood. If I were who I was before, I would have stopped you. But now you're perfect, Jean. You don't even need luck. Please trample over them as much as you wish. Giles, which do you think is the real one, me or her? Of course it's you. Are you listening, John? You were burned at the stake, betrayed by everyone. Psycho no cool guy? This guy? Or are you saying someone else? Charles VII left you to die because he didn't want to pay the ransom. Not a single person rose to bravely fight for you to return. And what was the cause of all this? Okay, that makes more sense. And what, it was God, it was our God mocking us. Thus we deny God, don't we, Jean? Yes, you're right, Giles. I have nothing left. My soldiers are gone and my admirers fled. The king betrayed me and the bishop burnt me in the name of God. I was wrong. No, everything was wrong. Not just what I believed in, the very country that allowed me to exist was wrong. This mistake must be righted. Jeanne d'Arc was a mistake. So let us do as they decided and make it all so it never happened. My salvation of the country was itself a fatal mistake. John, please don't put yourself under such stress. This is a divine punishment, nothing more. Your revenge is righteous. What you saved, you may destroy. Isn't that all there is to it? You're right, Giles. What you say is extreme, but it brings me strength. Let's go, Berserker, Assassin. This is getting complicated. May I use your true names? Lancelot. Ooh. Knight of the Lake. And the Executioner, Charles Henry Sanson. Mount your wyverns, and I shall lead you. Okay, that's cool. I forgot Lancelot was in this story. Of course, Master. Only I am fit to take the head of the Queen. I don't remember Sanson, though. Meanwhile, and that's what happened. I see, understood. How interesting, how very interesting. Thank you, kind sir. Farewell until we meet again. Yes, ma'am. By the way, you seem to be of noble birth. What is your name? My name is Marie Antoinette. It might be worth remembering. Keep passing it down for 360 years or so, and someone might be in for a surprise. That's kind of funny. You know, kind of trolling the timeline a little bit. Guys, I got information. Sorry, Marie, I will cause a panic if I go into town. Don't worry, Jean, we're both servants, you know. Now, I've got some great information. The city St. Martha told us of, Lyon. To put it simply, Lyon was destroyed a little while ago. Its refugees have settled here. The used to be nuance interests me, so it's just as I thought. Yes, the town is filled with monsters that seem to have risen from the depths of hell. But I think what came before that is the important part. They said Lyon had a protector. A protector? A knight with a large sword who defeated wyverns and skeletons. I see, perhaps that's the servant Martha spoke of before. I think I remember who it is, but does anybody have a... how do I want to do this? Does anybody remember who this guy is? Because I'm going to say I think it's Siegfried, if I remember correctly. Right? That's the guy we're meeting up with? Yes, but a little while ago, some scary people came by. Servants, probably. He was overwhelmed by their numbers and is now missing. And so Lyon was destroyed. I hope he's alive. No, let's believe in the words of St. Martha. Alright, Charles VII visited the village and General Gauze de Rais marshaled the routed soldiers, my bad, they said. Giles. He's attempting to attack Lyon and take back the city. I'm sure it'd be difficult to meet with him. That guy is crazy. Why is that? Giles is an admirer of Jean, right? If Jean asked, he's sure to lend a helping hand. That's precisely the reason he knows that I become the Dragon Witch. He wouldn't accept me like that. I see. I'm not sure if that's quite right. But I understand that you might not want to see him. You're a girl after all. Yes, I agree. We don't need to see him. We're in a hurry after all. I don't think normal soldiers can handle all those monsters in Lyon anyway. You're quite right. Let's defeat them on our own. We can do it. No problem. You're right. This is nothing. Yes, that's what it means to be a boy. Here's your reward. Huh? Well, was it good? What is it? Merci is thank you in French? You have a goopy grin on your face. She finally went and did it, huh? Sorry, just ignore that. Maria has a bad habit of kissing everything. It caused chaos in the palace. There were actual factions formed of people she'd kiss and people she hadn't. That's kind of funny. No playwright would touch a story about a court that almost destroyed itself before the revolution. Come on, snap out of it. You guys don't do kisses? Maybe like when your heart feels like someone squeezing it. You do it too, right, Jean? I do not. Only with someone I was going to marry. Huh? Hey, hold on a second. Those soldiers over there seem ready to kill. I don't think they're back from the front. Seems like they become bandits. This tragedy is enough to shatter anyone's mind. You don't remember if I did it yesterday, but in a battle you can click on a servant's portrait for info on their current buffs, noble phantasms, and command codes. You can also long press an enemy to see their buffs and debuffs. Yes. You did mention that yesterday. Or no, someone did mention that yesterday. We cannot let the townspeople suffer. Let us capture them. Got it. Back of the blade it is. But that's a shield, right? I mean, it's got a pointy end, so it can be a sword, right? Can you do like 3 noble phantasms in a row? If you do your things right and plan it? Okay. Oh yeah, everyone's like, yes, okay, sweet. Oh, come on. Well, we'll just jump right back into it, everyone. I apologize. Ishtar was too strong. Noble Phantasm is 100%. Noble Phantasm 2 through 4 is 200%. And Noble Phantasm 5 is 300%. Max Noble Phantasm charge. Okay. It is a tragedy of the maximum scale. But at least we can jump back into it somewhat quickly. True. You know what? And just because we're gonna repeat history again. Hey, killed him in one hit this time. How it should be. I noticed for some reason it only really lags at the beginning of stream. Typically, Noble Phantasm 2 is the biggest single upgrade in damage, not that it doesn't get stronger with more copies. Oh, okay. Might as well read her skills too. Invincible. Boom. Boom. Perfect wave wipe. Now, if we procrastinate a little bit, we can maybe try Ishtar's. Use her skill 2, she gained NP. Okay. I might have been a little late, but maybe not too late. Perfect. So we're going to... We usually call those self-charge skills as batteries. Ah, I remember someone mentioning that when I first played, and I had no idea what they were talking about. Alright, this French soldier has no idea what's coming. Oh, I thought you just said fly man. That would have been funny. Jeez. Yeah, I think he's dead. 97,000. Ishtar has an AoE Noble Phantasm, and yours is almost as strong as you can get her. Noble Phantasm 4. She'll have no problem clearing most things here. Okay. Well, sweet. It's definitely fun seeing all the different noble phantasms. We've tied up the bandits. Let's hand them to the townspeople. I think we can lead the rest to them. Alright, let's head out, everybody. And I guess I probably won't... When will I actually have to start locking in and worrying about my servants? Again, if you click them in battle, it'll tell you what their NP actually does so you can plan accordingly. Okay. So let's see here. I learned that you can't do it on the guest servant, which was kind of funny. So we click here. So then we go down here. Yeah, way later on. Camelot is where I need to lock in. Okay. So then class skills. This is where you're saying, I'll tell you here, but also in battle. Okay. It's the noob filter, this one. Or when you reach Camelot, it prevents the... Oh, this also says the craft essence as well. Nice. Okay. I see. What separates the pros from the noobs, as you say? Who should we use next? Another Ishtar. You know what, why not a Gilgamesh? Now, do you get anything besides like a slight attack boost for increasing your bond with servants, or is it not really worth it? Camelot is essentially when the game says, here's some really hard fights that you can't just throw a support berserker at. Okay. But for the fun of the stream, mind doing a slight deviation just to make things a bit more interesting? I mean, I don't mind, as long as it is actually fun and stuff, sure. So we'll finish this one, and then I'll do your suggestion, probably. We're almost there, don't you think? Yes, we should be. The thought of having to see a ruined town again is heartbreaking. There's no one here. Doctor, any signs of life? Doctor? I'm sorry, reception's not very good. Let's split up and search for that dragon slayer Martha mentioned. Right, let's see which of us finds that person first. Amadeus and I will take the west side. Oh, it'll be a bit in the future game, so no need to worry about it now. Okay. For bond levels, you get gacha currency and coins for leveling past 90. Ah. And then you just get conversations with servants. Okay. Then Mash and I will take the east. Free multi every bond after bond 9. Oh. Understood, let's go. This was once a beautiful town. Why would the Dragon Witch do this? That's a fake. That's not you. That'd be nice, but did I just hear a voice? Yes, faintly. It may be a survivor. Let's go check it out. But when you reach Singularity 6, try your best to use story supports. Oh, okay. Why? Why? I would assume because something special happens using supports, or you get a special interaction. Living dead. Turning the townsfolk into monsters. This is beyond heresy. We can't save them anymore. Ready for battle. Rest in peace. Yes. And then what do you mean by free multi? Multi-summon? Or what? Later on, the support servants are actually usable since they're not 20 with no skills. That makes sense. Increase attack for 3 turns for all allies. Yes, please. Okay, got your 10 pull. Increase your noble phantasm. Definitely. And then greatly increase C-star gather rate. Well, Gilgamesh is truly a man of his stature in this game. It's crazy how many references, I wouldn't say as much as Saber, but I mean, just in random pieces of media, every now and then you'll see a Gilgamesh reference. Sometimes story supports get bonus buffs, but I don't know if that happens in the earlier singularities. And then mostly because chat will recommend you to use their supports to efficiently kill bosses, essentially ruining the difficulty of that singularity. Ah. Okay. Well, thank you for the heads up. To answer the other question about bond, your Chloe gets more bond because frontline servants get 20% bonus bond, and Chloe has a really low bond requirement for some reason. Oh, okay. Thank you. I did find that very confusing. It takes a long time to get his Noble Phantasm up. So, make things go a little slower, because it should charge up soon. Even though he used all 3 of his skills. Hello, welcome. Maybe we won't be able to use Gilgamesh this round, unfortunately. Maybe because she has, I don't know, social media or something, her bond goes up faster. You know what, we can use Chloe's, but... Actually... We're gonna do it this way. The bond requirement is lore accurate. Chloe becomes your friend more easily than some people. Oh, okay. Well, no Gilgamesh, epic. Or Noble Phantasm. Man, you still wish you had Avenger Chloe on North America? Do you prefer your North American account or your Japan account? Mostly because of the funny shenanigans she can pull off. She is a very quirky character. Look at that, 12,000 damage. Also, I don't know, did I ask who your favorite character is in Fate? I'm not sure if I did. Oh, I haven't even seen her full kit yet. Okay. Well, I'm excited. I just can't wait. It might sound silly to say, but like in a year or two time to look back and see where I was and then just imagining where I could be, you know? Being like, oh, how little I actually knew. And then I'm gonna have a stacked account one day. You know what, we're gonna do Archer of Inferno, why not? Store the early bods for memory, definitely. Even more enemies. Yes, just as I thought. I hurried back, but they're swarming over here too. You may not need any help, but I can just sit around. Do I have a favorite person in real history? Man, that's a... I mean... If I have to think about it... I think... I mean, Julius Caesar was impressive. Iron Mike Malloy, is that your favorite? Julius Caesar, Alexander the Great, very impressive. Rulers, warriors, leaders. But then you have like artists like Michelangelo or Mozart or Beethoven. But I wouldn't say I have like a favorite person in history, you know? But then even like people like Mike Tyson or I don't know. What's Muhammad Ali and stuff like that. For some player accounts, it takes time to get where you're at. Like, for example, you started in late 2022, and in 2024 was where your account peaked when you were able to pull up the current meta support. So yeah, essentially he overcame being poisoned several times by some guys trying to kill him for insurance money. Then for Bond itself, you just get flavor info at first. Past Bond 5, you get golden apples for 1 star and 2 stars and a couple of levels. But every other rarity gives some extra sync cords. Bond 10s unlocks a special character interaction that gives passive effects when... Oh no, crafting essence. That's what the CE is. To Bond 11-15, give a full 30 Saints quartz. Those requirements are obviously obscene. Most masters probably don't have more than 2 or 3 servants Bond 15 unless they play non-stop. They're all pretty good in game. Caesar and Mozart are very fun. Well, Mozart's a little weird. Just a little bit, you know. And then Iron Mike Malloy. Mike the Durable. Oh, you know, Stonewall Jackson, actually, too. That's a historical figure, at least. Story-wise, is very tragic, but good at the same time. Okay, so he's stronger against humans. That makes sense. Oh yeah, let's read her skills real quick. Increase all allies' attack. Yes, please. So what's Sea Star Gather? Oh, I'm so sorry. I forgot. I need to fix that as well. I'll figure that out. I need to turn ads off as well. I'm sorry everyone. I'll wait just a tad. If someone can explain what Sea Stars is. Okay, thank you. Crit up. Okay. And then applies guts 1 times 5 turns. Increase max HP level 10. Okay, that's not important. Let's see how much damage she can do in 1 turn. Crits are double damage, double noble phantasm gain, and double Sea Star generation. Okay. When servants attack, they drop stars, and those stars let you cards crit. Okay, which is down here. So I have 14 total, but I can't crit yet. Oh, he gives 50 crit stars. Mozart does. Okay. We will do... Some classes like Archer and Riders have inherently high crit star gather. Others like Caster and Berserker have lower rates. And then now your stream is fine for ads. It's just Twitch likes to be Twitch and random ad breaks at the worst time, especially when the streamer is saying something important. Oh, okay. Star gather... Yeah, I don't want people to be bombarded though. Yeah, you know. Because I think I can change the amount. Or maybe I can choose a set time so then it's not random. If you take a look at the command cards, they show a percentage. That's how you likely are to crit. Having more sea stars gives more crit percentage. So back to the topic of star bombs. Quickly, whole deal is about generating these stars, and depending on how many you get, increase the chance of your servant cards. Okay, critting next turn. Thank you, everybody. We'll do this and then this. Oh. Just tosses the guy. That kind of... that sucks. And then he gets turned into a sun. Dang, 105,000 damage. That's kind of crazy. It's really fun seeing what gets hit by the story spoiler filter, having played these chapters on release. I thought I turned all, or if not most of them off, to at least see the cards or something like that. Yeah, it is crazy how quickly her bond is compared to everybody else. You enable scene ascensions and alt scanner. Ah, okay. And then they used to change the story of the event too if you haven't reached a certain point, but you think they stopped that. Okay. Of the events, you mean? The singularity where you meet Archer of Inferno is pretty cool. And then also real quick, let's see if it came through or not yet. Because your name wasn't Necromancer, it was, what was it, Dalton, right? Yes. Oops, wrong button. All right. So, going by this logic. Oh, I can't see the. Okay, I can see alter ego. So is this one of your favorite servants then, or have you just leveled them up for to get through the story and stuff like that? See my E. By the way, Taisu and Ayo are 4-star units that I brought up to 120. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So it must be for meta reasons then, right? Or okay, they're your favorite units to use. Everyone with their double Ishtar supports. I mean, how can you not like Ishtar though, right? Well, I mean, still technically Ishtar, but not Ishtar at the same time. Florence Nightingale, that's kind of cool. Attila. Wait, Attila? As in Attila the Hun Attila, this character? Fate Extra Reverse Rin works for you. Okay. Taisu's whole deal is basically all about cursing enemies and consistently stacking on those curses. Wow. I think still the most shocking, I guess, character change would have to be Paul Bunyan. As far as people go. There's very few servants people pick for meta reasons. 90% of the time you'll just pick your favorite servant in the correct class. Ah, okay. You know what? That seems fair too. Benny Emma, the Tongue-Cut Sparrow. That is a long name. Oops. A double. Wow. So is this your bigger account or the JP one probably your bigger account? And then you'd say not entirely true. Koseki of Light and Castoria are big fan favorites. And then that's lore accurate name for Benny Emma. Oh, okay. Leonidas is cool as well. You can click character skin on the top right to see their in-game model. And then you'd say both North America and JP have their benefits. Ah, I see. Esports Leonidas. I can't see their ascensions though, unfortunately. Oh, you have them at level 1 though. That's interesting. They at least have almost have the same amount of support units. Oh, okay. Well, very cool. So what does this one look like then? Oh wow, very short. Yeah, you keep Leo and Georgius at level 1 for a good reason, and then George and Leonidas at level 1 is intentional. I mentioned this in another comment. I think Leonidas and Giorgio are often kept at level 1 to help with running solo servants for bosses. Check the CE they have on. Okay. The Merciless one. All allies NP is charged by 20% when you are defeated. Plus increase your Buster card. Oh, so then the point is he dies, and then everyone immediately gets 20% Noble Phantasm. Okay. And then they both have taunt skills off the rip. And then take a look at Leo's skill 1. Increase extra attack cards effectiveness by 30% by yourself. So then that would be this for this, right? So making it for anyone doing challenging stuff on events, etc. They both have a skill that taunts the enemy. When your taunted unit gets killed, it instantly ends the enemy's turn. That's a pen skill, not that one. Oh, okay. Oh, I didn't even know you could scroll down that far. So then, which skill did you want me to look at? The top rear guard skill is the taunt. Oh, okay, here. In actual skill slot, my bad. Apply target focus 1 turn and increase noble phantasm gain. Oh, okay. Well, that's cool. Still a lot to learn, but slowly but surely learning. All right, who to use? Gray, comma. No, I don't think we've used Hogan yet. Wyverns. What am I tired of? What? I am tired of seeing them. They are no more than third-rate instruments. Time to get rid of them. What is that? I can't remember. You're a third-rate dueler with a fifth-rate deck or something like that. And then that's Ushi Wakumaru's teacher. Oh. Okay. Oh no, wait, we have used this character before. Her ultimate is the 4 elements. Yeah, she has kind of a unique voice, at least as far as the voices I've heard in Fate. A good amount of damage. I guess it really doesn't matter. I'm just gonna play this round, I guess, somewhat normal. So, also, what do you mean by teacher? Like, in actual history, or, okay. I don't remember if someone said it before, but the reason Sasuke Kojiro is the savior of France is because he was one of the few assassins in the game for all the Rider class Wyverns in the Singularity. No one said that exactly. They just said he's the savior of France. Teacher in history. Oh, okay. I guess looking at her, I would have assumed she's more Norse like a Valkyrie, but I guess I was completely wrong. Now, does it say this in Fate itself, that in history, or is it you guys just looked at the characters and learned the lore, or like watched a channel like I think, what was his name, Juri or Yuri, that channel, that YouTube channel? Nice. Fate is kind of like a modified version of, that is true. I watched, I think, the episode on kindness yesterday, because that's one of the servants I recognized. And then Ushi Wakumaru is pretty famous. The in-game event explains the story of her teacher. Okay. It probably mentions it in some of the My Room dialogue or her quest intro. Oh, okay. And then I watched his 2-hour tier list video, but I kind of skimmed through it, of his favorite servants for that YouTube channel. But I guess quickly looking at it, he doesn't really stream Fate anymore, unfortunately. Or I don't know if he ever did. Kichi is also pretty famous. Okay. Well, I guess who... Well, because all these characters have to be at least somewhat famous, right? Because they're based on history or legend or mythology or folklore. Okay, good. We don't have to redo the battle. Nidochris. Yeah, the more famous they are, the more magical energy they have. My room is a place where you can talk to your set favorite servants. They'll typically have lines relating to other servants with possible connections, be it actual character mythos or Fate universe connection, and then proceeds to redo the battle. Did I? I'm pretty sure I'm able to... Yeah, we're on the last one for this one, hopefully. And then... Omi... Oh, I see, okay. And then, Oni... No, Yoji Priest. Okay. Who to use? You know, why not? 4%. Phew, enemies eliminated. May their souls rest in peace. Uh-oh. Peace, do they desire peace? That is such a foolish thing to say. They have no peace in their souls. There is certainly no residing in us servants. Or none residing, my bad. This world has been frozen for years. Ishtar will have lines for Senji Mirasasa, that makes sense. Parvati, Astria, Rasputin, Shiro, Sakura, Lubia, and Priest Kotomi, for example. And despite having no real lore connection. Okay. Well, because she's... Is it safe to say she's one of the most integral characters in Fate? Right? Or am I wrong on that? Who are you? Correct, people call me the Phantom of the Opera? By the order of the Dragon Witch, this town is under my absolute control. I was not expecting that. They're all Fate character look like, so they need to have fan service. True. And then Priest Carrie. Yeah, he's also one of the most important characters in Fate. I remember him from the anime. Yeah. Now, this is the middle of hell where the dead live. What are you going to do? Sing! I'll sing to you. Kinda? Okay. Just like that, Master. Here we go. Has anyone actually seen Phantom of the Opera? I've heard the song, like the most famous song, maybe a couple others, but I've never sat down and watched the movie or seen the play. But I know it is super famous. Hence why he's in the game, obviously, huh? Yeah, you don't think the actual show is good? I don't know, to be honest. I mean, it has to be, right? A popular enough story. That is crazy. I think, honestly, the only play, the mass music slaps, but the show itself is meh. I think the only play that I've legitimately enjoyed and gone back to watch is one, I think it's just called Chess. The movies are really good. I know the writer or composer is like well argued about it. Okay. Yeah, Chess the musical is really the only one I would ever recommend. If you've heard the song One Night in Bangkok, that's where it comes from, is that. Or at least that song was popularized because of that. Increase attack for 3 turns, while HP, okay. And then increase noble for each turn, yes. Crazy. No wonder this character is a top tier character. That is insane. Boom, boom. No. This way. Then we wipe out everyone, hopefully. Or not. So now we have 16 crit gems. You know, that increases our critical rate. You always recommend the Beauty of the Beast musical because it's your favorite piece of Disney media? Okay. I'd have to say, as far as Disney media goes, I'd have to say Hercules. That is by far my favorite Disney movie. And then it is technically also Disney, Shrek as well. Specifically the second Shrek movie. Yeah. Hercules, honey, you mean Huncules. It's also translated so well as a musical theater for animated film. Shrek isn't Disney. I'm pretty sure, isn't it DreamWorks Disney? Oh, that's right. It was the whole... DreamWorks is Universal. It was a whole slap to Disney. That's right. Well, never mind. Hercules, I at least know for sure is Disney. Whoopsie. Look, it's been a while. That is a creepy mask, though. Still, my mission is accomplished, though I shall never be rewarded, never. This is where my song ends, but the real hell starts now. Rejoice, O holy maiden, your evil has grown even more than you. Be silent, it must be hard to even talk now. These are not words, this is a song, to lament your future and to mourn it. Forget about the Dragon Slayer, run to the ends of the earth. If Lady Luck is on your side, you might just have a chance to escape. Here it comes, the dragon is here, the devil is here, an evil dragon unlike any of you have seen before. You're a stubborn one, aren't you? The coda has ended, now back to hell with you. You would think that he would be a fan of Mozart. An evil dragon? Finally, I got through to you. Everyone, I recommend that we evacuate. This reading is way beyond a servant. It's indicating an ultra-sized life form. It's approaching with incredible speed. Beyond a servant, can such a life form exist in this world? Of course they can. The world is a big place. I'm sorry, save the chatter for later. I'm also detecting 3 servants heading this way. It must be them. This is quite a problem. The orchestra is done. Let's get out of here. I know we just wasted our effort, but that's life. Am I winning, son? I think I'm winning today. But wait, please. If the reading is truly beyond that of a servant, then we need the Dragon Slayer more than ever. I hope you've had a good day so far. That person must be in this town, right? We can at least look for that servant. Let's see if I was right. No time. But if we abandon that servant now, we may never get another chance. Master, your orders. Find the Dragon Slayer. If we run here, things will get worse. Let's fight. Find the Dragon Slayer. Understood. Amadeus, let's prepare for battle. Will you fight with me? Didn't you just order me to fight? You just need to stand proudly and smile as always. Don't worry yourself over me. If things get bad, I'll run away on my own. Yes, that's the Amadeus I know. It's okay, we just have to buy some time. I won't die, not here at least. Doctor, are you detecting any other servants? Searching now, hang on a moment. Right, there's a faint reading from the castle up ahead. Let's go. To the Dragon Slayer. Speaking of Shrek, has anyone seen the new trailer for the Shrek movie? And I think it has like Zendaya in it and everything like that. It's kind of crazy. What, it's been 20 years or something like that. She's supposed to be Shrek's daughter grown up or something like that. You had to put up the true Dragon Slayer for use, the savior of France himself. I'm pretty sure. And then it's animated differently and stuff like that. It's just not the same. And then they were using TikTok or something like that as well in the trailer. It was quite sad. So should I reset this if people want me to use the true Dragon Slayer? We'll reset it real quick. Let's see. Okay. Sasaki is the true Dragon Slayer. Let's go. Dun 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 dun. There he is. Level 60. There's a button to refresh the support list. There's a refresh button, update list. You're a fraud. You didn't upgrade his other skills. I mean, still better than what I have, so... You're doing great in my book. I can't even get a servant to level 60 yet. There you are. What a terrible wound. It is Siegfried. He's a 1-star servant, so his max level is 60. Oh, okay. One after another. Please wait, we are on your side. At least we have no intention of causing you harm. Oh, this is some kind of good music. Meanwhile, SSR are level 60 at 2nd Ascension. Oh, okay. At any rate, please hurry, a dragon is approaching. Several servants are with it as well. We are at an overwhelming disadvantage here. A dragon, huh? I see. That's why I was summoned and then attacked. Kojiro has 5-star skills but low-star stats which hold him back. Oh, okay. We will help you, let's get out of here. I'm sorry, I owe you one. Hurry, even we can sense it approaching. It's within plain sight now. No, it can't be. Wyverns can't compare to that thing. That's a real dragon. Oh! I was wondering what you found. Turns out it's just another dying servant. Very well, you can all die together. It's attacking. No, get back, Maria. Your noble phantasm is useless here. I am going out. Don't be ridiculous. What are you saying? Mash, what are you doing? Mash, we'll do it together. Right. The monster mash. Incinerate them, Fafnir. Luminosity. Deploying virtual noble phantasm. Internally. It's no use. Kya. What an immense amount of energy. You're alright? Can you hear me? Say something. Just shut up. Please stop talking. Please stop talking, Roman. You ate all my candy. It's just as I thought. I can't hold on anymore. It's no use. No. Looks like you made it. Thanks to you, my power's restored for a little. Huh? It's been a while, evil dragon Fafnir. If you resurrected, I will send you back to where you slumber. Fafnir is trembling. That servant, could it be? Hear me, one who rules the blue sky. My name is Siegfried, he who once defeated thee. Noble phantasm release. Balmung. It's no use. Darn it, Fafnir, climb up now. Sorry, this is the best I can do. Get out of here before they come back. Everyone, let's retreat while we can. It's dangerous considering what's to come. I can't exhaust Fafnir. If they use that sword again, it may be a problem. Berserker, Saber, that Dragon Slayer is the prize. That's pretty funny, Grand Procrastinator. The abrupt transition is so funny. I mean, because it gets better, right? That's what people were saying. It's not as bad. It's just the starting stories are a little rough. Okay, it does get better. They never went back to polish these. I'm telling you, they could get a whole new fan base if they just revamped everything. If they just touched up the art a little bit, made it... I mean, even looking at pictures online to do thumbnails, it is ridiculous with how outdated it is. It's ridiculous. Berserker, Saber, that Dragon Slayer is the prize. Concentrate on getting him. Berserk Assassin will be joining us soon. This time, finish them off for good. I'm not detecting the ultra-sized lifeform anymore. First 4 singularities are super buns, darn. They really could. There's a whole, like, 1.5 hour video talking about the flaws of the game from a yearish ago. I think I saw that as well. Like, it's a guy returning to the game, right? And then he talks about just like the animation wait time. You have to wait for summoning a servant or something like that. I want a horse. Mash, why do you want a horse? Sorry, this is a one-seater. I'm used to traveling, but this is a first for me. This is just us retreating, right? Don't fall behind. Sorry, but my leg. Let's fight back. What's wrong with my leg? The mythical NP skip button. True. I suppose so, in that case. Wait, please, I see something up ahead. That's the French army? Well, we're doomed. They're being attacked by the wyverns. We need to go help them. Here they come. We'll just have to do it. Right. In for a penny, in for a pound. Isn't it? I don't think that's the right saying, but I could be wrong. Isn't it in for a penny, out for a pound? Or am I thinking of something else? Apply evade. Remove mental debuff, gain great amount of critical stars, and apply sure hit for 3 turns. Okay. Oh, it is in for a penny, out for a pound. Okay. So I'm getting someone saying one right and one wrong. And it may be biased to say this, but I'm going to agree with the guy who says I'm right over the guy who says I'm wrong. No offense. I'll check real quick. Well, the first thing that shows up is in for a penny, in for a pound. Used to express someone's intention to complete an enterprise once it's been undertaken or haven't much effort. What about in for a penny, out for a pound? Okay, that comes up as well. The idiom in for a penny, in for a pound means that if you've already involved something, you should see it through to the end, even if it becomes more difficult. Oh, the possible answer where everybody's right and no one's wrong. I like that even better. Well, we all learn something new every day. Or at least I do. Or try. The atrocious gacha review from Psyche, 1 hour and 43 minutes. It's a critical review, but very true. You're all wrong. Well, I just looked it up. Here, look. Okay. We got in for a penny, in for a pound. Used for express someone's intention to complete enterprise once it's been undertaken, however much time. Okay, that entails. And then, in for a penny, out for a pound. The idiom in for a penny, in for a pound means that if you already involved in something, you should see it through to the end. Some. And then bing, bong. No. Yes. And then I want to see if that's a video I watched as well. Yep, I did. I skimmed through it. I didn't watch it all the way through, but I did skim through his video. And then we will do bing, bing, bong. You know what? He'll just kill a dragon himself. Sasuga Regen. This might be like my first legit tough fight with having a level 60 character. I mean, we're still going to be okay overall, but 69, nice. You know what? That's also nice. Less tough, more not using a level 100 servant, true. Well, eventually I'll hit that wall. But until that time comes. Mecha Ellie Chan, Mark II, class. That sounds like a mouthful. Oh, she's like a dragon robot girl. That's kind of cool. I don't know, for some reason the name stuck out. Neat. You think that is a mouthful? Mecha Ellie. Well, I mean, from the servant list that I quickly saw, I know there's tons of harder ones to pronounce out there. Okay. And then Mecha Ellie is one of the servants in the October Evocation Leave Edition. I mentioned her in my comment, which is why she stood out. Oh, you know what? That is absolutely right. And then Mecha Ellie is a Godzilla themed servant. And then check out Jeanne d'Arc Alter Santa Lily. Huh. It would make sense that there's so many alternates of Jeanne as well. Let's see. I think we can see real quick. I think it's here. Currently, there's 392 servants in this game, and I've only scratched the surface with 84. So actually a fourth of the way through. Kind of like Pokemon, but a little more fun. Also, that is pretty cool. Back to the Mecha Ellie or Ellie. Huge Godzilla fan. Yeah, that's including the ones I've seen, yes. Speaking of Godzilla, I don't know if there's any Godzilla fans here right now, but if you are a fan of Godzilla, they're remaking the Shin Godzilla movie, and I would assume the director, the one who did Evangelion, which is why it's Shin Godzilla, I assume he's adding all the stuff that he couldn't add before into that movie. Yeah. I don't know when it comes out. Or it might be a sequel, but they're definitely remaking it. Or there's a remaster or something like that, I believe. So Shin Godzilla Orthochromatic. Something like that. Or black and white edition. Oh, maybe that's just it. No, I feel like there's something else to it. 4K remaster. They're enhancing it or something like that. Oh boy, man-made horrors beyond my comprehension too. True. I saw a trailer for it or something, but I could be wrong. It could just be a remaster. But they still might add stuff to a remaster. But it is one of the best Godzilla movies, in my opinion anyway. Their zombie headed this way too. No problem, we'll just figure it out. Let's keep this battle going. The amount of NP gained through attacks or taking damage will increase. Interesting. Oh, that's right. Osaka Bihime. She's a support specifically, that's right. But she still does a lot of damage, which is nice. At least she's doing somewhat good damage. Greatly increased defense for 1 turn, increased Noble Phantasm gauge. You know what, we're gonna do it for her. Tiara. Nice. Double nice. Oh, so close. Okay, we can't. Oh, we can hover it. Perfect. Increase defense for 3 turns and quick card effectiveness for 3 turns. Increase effectiveness with overcharge and buster cards effectiveness for 3 turns. You know what? Why not? This isn't a bad, at least looking Noble Phantasm though. Torimasu. And she finished it off. If you click on the portraits here, it will show you that info too. You don't need it fully charged. And then your favorite thing to do with Oki is solo random challenge quest. Okay. Oh, do I just have to click on them? I don't even have to hold it. I see. Thank you. What is this? Oh, you can just skip the animation if you want to. I wonder why people would want to do that though. You worked so hard to get it. Osaka Bihime is really unfortunate as a servant. She got a decent buff to get completely outclassed by a broken summer servant once again. But I mean, I guess it works if you have her, right? And if you don't have, someone else. She at least covers that for people. Teeth gnashing. Uh-oh. We'll finish off with Kira. Maybe. Oh, close but no cigar. Man, her Noble Phantasm almost charged twice though. So close. I wonder who it'd be worth to ascend, or if I should really hold out and then just... I assume I'll be getting tons of Saint Quartz at one point, right? It won't be as slow as just hoping that the dailies give it to me or something. Or I guess doing the daily quests would probably help if I started doing that as well, like Haru was saying. No, we'll use this guy. I've disposed of the first wave of wyverns. Next up. Uh-oh. Lancelot. And what was his name? Darn you. My, what a coincidence. I've never forgotten your face, you lazy artisan. That's good to hear. I've never forgotten yours either. Your face and your pale white neck. At the same time, I feel like this is destiny, that you and I share a special connection. Don't we? The fate of an executioner killing the same person twice. I feel like we only share that kind of connection. I mean, there's several ways to get quartz fast, but it interludes, serve its side stories, rank ups, characters, buffs, and free quest. And then welcome. Hello. Not only in a lifetime, but even now you're eager to execute Maria. Charles Henry Sanson, could it be that you're genuinely mad? As a human, it pains me to discuss our relationship with a lowlife like you. Amadeus, you claimed all lives, all humans are filthy. Not I. Humans are sacred, precious things. That's why we executioners respect life. So far so good. I hope you're having a good day. We are incapable, you and I. Trash who couldn't even love humans, trash who couldn't understand her, has no right to be next to her. I will say, it's a great feeling having so many Twitch chatters today. And it's nice to see things finally paying off. So it makes me, I know it shouldn't be a thing to focus on as much, but I can't lie and say I'm not happy to have lots of people chatting. Not saying people on YouTube don't chat or anything like that, but it seems like for Fate specifically, I get the most chatters, and maybe Reverse 1999 sometimes. Another day, another grind, and all these gachas, very true. What an attack. Please stand back. This berserker, he's much more frightening than any other servant we faced so far. I don't know, Alter Saber was kind of scary. Oh hey, thank you very much for the follow, Saizen. For the rest of the year from this point, there's about 150 of Saints Court just from logging in and doing limited master missions, but you have all the story to finish and all the free quests on Old Singularity, so that's a good 300 Saint Court. Subtract about 100 from that if you don't do the tedious free quests. And then yeah, the Fate Grand Order community on Twitch is pretty well knit. Apparently so, which I definitely won't complain about. Look at the sky, look how many wyverns are in flight. I'm gonna help the French army, you two take care of that servant. My sword of execution is pure. It's not for the likes of you who do not submit to death, but... Thinking of it, this entire nation is an execution site. Now I shall remove your head with one strike. You've been playing a lot more Fate Grand Order lately, but you've been absolutely loving the Reverse 1999 and Assassin's Creed collab. It's been fun. I've only done 3 missions in that, and I'm almost finished with the, I think, third story, the 3rd chapter, and it's been really good so far. Oh, I don't even get to use the servant I got. Nice. You've been saving forever to be able to max dupe Ezio and Cassandra when she releases. I was lucky and I got Ezio, but I have not got Cassandra yet. Also, speaking of summons, I tried to get in Blue Archive. I don't know if anyone else, I think maybe a couple people in this chat play Blue Archive. I tried to get New Year's Haruka. I had 20,000 saved up. Haven't gotten her yet. Or maybe not 20,000, maybe it was like 12 or 13,000. And I had some 10 rolls. It's been absolutely awful. Increase attacks. Increase buster cards. And apply guts. Hey, thank you very much, Dreamer Shrub. Or Dreamer Shrub for the follow. Thank you. I appreciate it. Cool design though. Might as well just use everything too. There we go. That's a good amount of damage. Oh, he's a berserker too. I would have thought he was a caster by the looks of it. That's pretty cool though. God Arjuna alters one of the de facto gorilla servants' big ol' Unga Boonga damage. Okay. Well, he's gonna do some Unga Boonga damage to these two people right here. You personally call him Indian Thanos. Okay. I'll have to look probably after the stream and see if that's a possibility or not. But thank you for the offer. Also, I guess actually you do bring up a good point though. Haru mentioned it as well. Would you guys be interested if I try to make a Discord and stuff like that? Or like a Reddit or something? His whole gimmick is his Noble Phantasm debuffs the targets to take more damage, then he has a power mod, super effective damage to debuffed enemies. You'd be down for just Discord? I don't know really how to set up and run one, but I'll try to get that within the week as well. Probably next week. Most likely. Darn, what is that servant? I mean, that's beyond indestructible. Sanson, what's the meaning of this? Darn it, now there are more wyverns too. If only they'd focus on the crazy decapitating maniac. You set up discords for people before, so I could help however I can if you like. I mean, my only thing is, and I'm not saying it's any of you guys or anybody I've interacted with online, I guess there's just an apprehension because I hear horror stories of how discords just go horribly wrong and stuff like that, you know? So if I did make one, it would probably be more of a hands-off, maybe interact a little bit on the Discord, but it's more for, I guess, the community I'm trying to foster. And then with God Juna, you could do his first skill, which gives him the power mod against debuffed enemies with the Noble Phantasm that gives Buster resist down before damage, his damage goes Unga Boonga. Oh, okay. Where's Jean? Run! Huh? Never mind, just make a run for it now. Do you want to die? Don't run, that's the Dragon Witch over there. Take her down, avenge your hometown. I mean, they do clearly look different though, to be fair. The two Jeans. Same face, but different hair and outfit and stuff like that. Atlantia altar. Okay, why not? Uh-oh, she's back. Wyvern, start off by eating that soldier. Pant. Hey, isn't that the Dragon Witch? Why is she fighting the dragons? That doesn't make sense. Don't ask me, but this is perfect. Let them both go down. They burned my homeland to the ground. I hope both of them die. Poor Jean. The people you're protecting are saying all kinds of things about you, my saint. Even though the only reason they can safely watch this is because you're dealing with the wyverns. Please leave me be. Heh, how stubborn. If you're worried about your lack of manpower, then by all means, why don't you ask the French army? Oh, forgive me, you're the Dragon Witch now, aren't you? Pretty much like how people would mistake Shadow for Sonic, even though they don't look alike. True, I guess. A saint cruelly burned to death and then resurrected for revenge. A beautiful, ephemeral, and ultimately ridiculous tale. And look, you're still struggling. Because this time they see you as the enemy. Can you tell me, Jeanne d'Arc? how you feel right now? Do you wish to die or do you wish to kill? Do you long to drive that flag into those soldiers' hearts like a stake? Normally, I'd fall into distress. I'd fall into despair. But unfortunately, I'm an optimist in life. Their hatred of me gives them the strength to rise. And that's a good thing. Are you sane? Good question. People questioned my sanity when I decided to bring salvation to France. Yes, whether light or dark, it just means both of us are insane. Wyvern. Oh. Oh no. If I remember, this guy wasn't that great either. Artillery fire. Or he was just creepy maybe in the anime or something like that. Huh? Giles. Oh, that's right. Okay, yeah. So I was right. Prioritize all surrounding dragons. Fire all cannons. Yeah, that's slightly more sane, Giles. I don't know how more sane, but, you know. Now. Curse you. I expect nothing less from a ruler. Even with your power stolen, your physical strength. Retreat, Lancelot. Sanson. Oh, her eyes glow red. Wait. There are many good low rarity servants in Fate Grand Order. Saber Giles is not one of them. Okay. Huh? It would seem that Jeanne d'Arc has touched the strings of his heart. Now what, Carmilla? Will he even listen to reason? Retreat, we have no obligation to stay with a Black Knight that's lost his mind. Lancelot, buy us as much time as you can, until the moment your life is extinguished. I mean, Lancelot is a cool character though, so it is unfortunate that he went at least mad in this universe. Why are you... We have to stop them. It's a once-in-a-lifetime chance. Not true, the people who grailed him to 120 in Japan are really happy right now. And then you would say 98% of servants are viable in some way, pretty much? Okay. It breaks the code of chivalry, but we have to bring down Lancelot. Alright, let's do it. Fare thee well, Sir Lancelot. Still not good, but he is usable at least. Okay, increase crit rate. You know what, might as well. And cause why not? Really just clown on him. $100%. 100%. 80%. One shot wonder. For a berserker to use a bow, that's kind of interesting actually. Or I don't know how interesting that is. Maybe, I don't know. Level 4. Level 15. Arthur. Atlantea's regular form is an archer. Ah, well that makes more sense. Thank you. Oh, clairvoyance. I see Arthur. Arthur? You mean you're King Arthur? Unfortunately, I am Jeanne d'Arc. I am not Arthur, the king you seek. Oh, I see. What? I know why Lancelot was so obsessed with Jeanne. She resembles Arthur, doesn't she? Not her face, but her soul. My king, please. You know what? What a way to go. John, let's go. Yes. John, please wait. You are indeed Jeanne d'Arc. Not the dragon witch, but a bona fide saint. Shouldn't you answer? If I answer, I will endanger Gao's position. For now, we can't depend on them. At the very least, we must endure the scorn of those who once fought by our side. But do they really hate you? Let's go. General, what was that just now? I don't know. But re-examine everything we know of the Dragon Witch. Was it truly Jeanne d'Arc who attacked Charles VII, or some evil imposter? It's possible that there may have been two Jeanne d'Arcs in this world. How would he figure that out? I guess he is, what, obsessive and crazy, right? Maybe that's how. Oh, we got two options. Also, berserkers can really just have any weapon, as seen by Gajuna wielding orbs or Musashi wielding jet skis. You know what? Fair enough. Okay, so this has... What is this? Ah, this is locked. And then a free quest. And then this is where we're supposed to go. You know what? Let's take a little detour real quick. Ishtar, Gilgamesh, Emiya, Unlimited Blade Works. You know what? Can't pass up using a Barghast. Sabers are effective against lancers and are weak to archers. Okay. Increase attack for 3 turns. Increase. Yes. Increase Noble Phantasm strength and... Oh, that's a big fly. I mean, at least thinking about it, Barghast is someone who is on my radar of people to get. If that helps anybody. Increase Noble Phantasm strength, level 1, 3 turns, and applies Noble Phantasm. Changes Noble Phantasm from AoE attack to single target. I haven't seen the single target, but I did see the AoE, so I want to see the single target. Also, is it Sai Aizen or Sei Aizen? Either way, who's your favorite Fate character? And then for free quests, you need to clear them 3 times to get the Saint Quartz reward. Oh, no worries. I mean, we're still basically in level 1 land, so any servant I get from you guys is still gonna do a tremendous amount of stuff for me. So I really do appreciate it. I mean, okay, you can call me Sei or Zen for short if you want. Okay, sweet, thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, he's dead. Also, a tip for Noble Phantasm effects, you'll typically want to save them for when you have their Noble Phantasm charged. Summer Barghast, for example, only has her NP change last for 3 turns. Oh. Well, thank you for that tip. Oh, so close. You can see here she lost her Noble Phantasm change already with the buffs being cleared. So I wonder what she'll have now then. Or is it base is the AoE? Okay, well, we'll find out. I think this is different. I think this is the single target. Nope, that is definitely an AoE. Cool. Okay, and then real quick, you said as far as your favorites go for males, it is Edmund Dante's for sure. Okay. And then for females, it would be Draco, FGO, Okay. Or it would be Arsurid. I have no idea how to pronounce that. Oh, but I recognize the character. Okay. Nice. Kuhaha, Dante's joke is he says that with everything. Okay. Kind of like how the... Oh, what was his name? The guy who says woo. I mean, some of them just have, lots of quirks, right? Okay, so I won't worry about this free quest if I have to do it 3 times. I can do that offline. And it's nice, thanks again, for Haru, for pointing some things out that I could do. You know what, we're gonna do... Tristan. Would you like to be friends on Fate Grand? If you're offering, I will definitely take, more friends on Fate. I appreciate it. Should I put my friend code or are you gonna put your friend code? Okay. It is crazy the amount of people I've been able to be friends with. Again, still no one under 120 so far. Absolutely insane. And it's growing. We're almost at we'll be at 18. Yep. I mean, I can put in my friend code as well. Okay. Well then Zen will be number 18. Again, definitely over 120. Crazy. Okay. Quasi quote. Or quotey. Or quote. And then the majority of people play on their phones, correct? And you're still working on some servants, but some of your supports are great. Enjoy the supports. Thank you very much. Yeah, you're on the phone. Are you... Now, I guess here's a question. Are you guys... Heads up, the names of yours are going to be different? Okay. Are most people watching the stream on their PC, phone, or like a TV or something like that? And then I would assume for the people on Twitch, you guys just found me through what, specifically looking at Fate Grand Order streams? And then you've actually switched over to BlueStacks lately since you had been auto-farming the recent hunting quest with Fate Grand Order. And then, okay, we got one watching on PC, nice. And then one laptop to TV through HDMI, wow. Well, thank you for putting me on the big screen. And then have Twitch chat through my phone, okay. Well, thank you guys. Okay. I'm gonna put my friend code in, and then you can copy that and then add it, and then I'll check back in a little bit for Quasi. And then if you ever get curious about how a servant looks, I'm sure collective chats will have at least one level copy that. Oh, okay. You've been recently going super crazy on collecting Fate Grand Order figures. One day, that's the dream. If I make it big on if I make it when I should be more positive. When I make it big, There's definitely going to be figurines in the future. Salty, nice. Okay, so let's look at, oh, the friend request hasn't accepted yet, unfortunately. I don't think. Honestly, for you, it's just saving up money over time. If you enter the friend code again, you can look at them. Okay, I'll do that. Okay, so first we're gonna look at Zen's. Confirm sport setup. Here we go. Okay. Okay, that was the person you said. I can't remember their name off the top of my head. Classic Saber. Archer Durga. Constanius the 11th? Or Constantinus. Or something like that. The 11th. Scotty. Oh, you're missing a Berserker. That's a Avenger, Nido Chris. That's cool. And you have Black Grail. He's Constantine, basically. That makes sense. Quetzalcoatl or Quetzalcoatl. The zombie, right? This isn't the zombie one. Izumi no Okuni. Cherry Icicles. That is a weird card crafting essence art. I don't like that art for that necessarily. Might need to leave and come back in for mine to be there. Okay. Alter Ego Larva. That's a interesting name. Jeez Louise. That's crazy. Are those, what is that? Two tails or what is that? Wings or something? Her horns or what? The Kusta. Horns, okay. Timite is actually the big bad from Babylon if you watch that. Was she? I remember the giant creature, but I mean, I feel like I would have remembered her, but it's been a while. Well, very cool for Zen's account, and then we'll refresh this real quick. Beast 2 was Timette. Okay. Again, I really have to rewatch them, and now that I'm done with Monster, well, I still have to. I don't know about you guys, but I'm the type of person when I start a show, I have to finish it no matter what, and I won't watch any other show until I do. So I also, when I started Monster, started 100 Girlfriends, and I only thought it was one season, but I think it's actually at 3. Don't need to rewatch the Fate Grand Order shows if you're gonna play through the story. That is true. You do the same unless it's sitcoms. Yeah. Even with YouTube videos I don't like, unfortunately. Okay, I'm just gonna have to look up your account again. Quasi. Oh, 100 Girlfriends is 2 seasons? Okay, that's at least good. Manga is still ongoing. You know, I have some plans for channel content. It's basically gonna be a slideshow, and it's gonna be reviewing either manga, anime, or video games, because I fell out of reading manga, and I hope to get back. The one that says salty. Oh, perfect. The one I'm hovering over. Never mind. Well, thank you for coming back again. I know I said I was going to stream Reverse 1999, But then I did a poll and the people spoke and they wanted more Fate. Nero Claudius. I don't like Nero that much. Maybe she's better in the story. Level 100 Arash. Crazy. Percival. Uishi Wakamaru. That's kind of crazy. Nero is gold. I don't know. I just remember her in the anime not being that exciting. I'm more of a Mordred fan. Oh, I love the low star love here. In this account, we got 4-star here. We have 1-star Arash at 100. 4-star here. Try the Fate Extra games. You recently got figures of both Mordred and Nero. Okay. Well, that's why if I make a Discord, it would be fun to, if you were comfortable with it, showing off pictures of it. Oh, I already clicked on that one. My bad. Ushi was my first 120 project. The anime is what is based off the game story. I just feel like, what was it? Fate. It's called Fate Encore or Fate Extra Encore. I just feel like it just wasn't as strong as some of the other Fate series. And then seeing these accounts puts my lazy casual approach to shame. And then, did you only watch the Fate Extra anime? Yes, unfortunately. Tragically, it's one of those shows that does not do Fate Extra justice. It's okay on its own, but the show is basically a what-if scenario of the Fate Extra game. Okay. And then, yeah, I'd be down. I started the hobby a year ago and got like 18 figure skills now. That's very cool. Yeah, I mean, that's my only introduction to Nero, so that's why I'm not as big of a fan. Have I watched Link Click? Also, awesome to see TikTok in here too. Let me see if I've seen Link Click. No, I have not seen Link Click. And then Encore is serviceable, but the only two actual characters are Rin and Nero. And then didn't it have it had what, Captain what was it, Grand Mahale is her name or something like that? What was that captain lady's name? The pink-haired lady. What do I think of Shiki as a character? I'm gonna be honest. Not a lot of knowledge on Francis Drake. Thank you. I don't remember her much. Okay. The assassin. Yeah, I just pulled up the character on my screen. I have not watched Gardens of Sinner yet, so that would make sense. I don't know her that well. And Fujino. Okay. Nope. For Dante. Ryder Ishtar. Oberon. At least I'm starting to recognize some of these characters. That's not just the obvious ones. Foreigner Abigail Williams. That's right. Someone was telling me about that one. And then a level 2. Personally, you're really fond of... Okay, I do know who that one is. Shiki is not a Fate character, but a greater Nasuverse character. Her Assassin 4 is coming to the Evocation shop in October. Ah. And then personally, you're a fan of the Ishura... I can't pronounce her name. Just off bat like that. Oh yeah, there's Shiki right there. So yeah, I guess I'll hold off on my opinions on Nero, and I won't do any Nero slander until I guess I'd either play the Fate Extra games or stream the light novels. And then really looking forward to summoning her summer version next summer. Okay. David, Anastasia, Zenobia, Ishtar, Super Orion, Jeanne d'Arc Archer. You know, why not? It looks to be an abandoned fort. Let's rest here for now. How is Siegfried's wound? My noble phantasm can heal wounds just a bit, but not this one, it seems. Also, even though, at least, is it controversial to say that Siegfried wasn't that cool of a character? He has one of the coolest names though, mainly because it reminds me of Dark Souls. And it looks like some kind of curse. And I guess his design is a little cool, but that is true also. I think for someone who's a week into playing the game, and to someone 10 years into playing the game, you're always going to want more summons. Why were you in that city? It seems that I was summoned relatively early. I was drifting without a master. That's when I saw the town being attacked. Okay, he's a bit boring. He's fine, and you'll probably like him a lot more once you have read Trom. Someone has 700,000. You can't have 700,000 quirk or Saints Quartz, can you? So you went to rescue them? Yes, though it's not like when I was alive. Still, Balmung, I managed somehow. When you're attacked by multiple servants, it's not easy to pull off. Then one of them hit me in the castle. My wound wouldn't heal, and I couldn't ask anyone for help either. Oh, okay. I was like so surprised for a second that you'd be able to save that much. I had no choice but to wait. Was it a woman who could control a dragon? Dragon? No, it was a turtle. No, a dragon. A dragon turtle. Now that you mention it, it is possible for that kind of dragon to exist. Oh, she had the aura of a ruler, similar to what you have. It was Saint Martha, I'd say. So that's Saint Martha, the one who drove off the evil dragon Tarsk. I want to thank her. I see, then never mind. I'm sure she's prepared for the worst. Still, I feel guilty that she saved me when I was useless. Baptism rites could probably remove this curse, but a servant of considerably high rank must perform it. Jean, you can do that, can't you? No, I tried, but my power alone isn't enough. Multiple curses have been put on Siegfried. It's a miracle he's even alive. You wish you had 7 million so badly you want Rasputin and Doman, who should be on banner again in 24 hours, but I need to save my minimum quartz for Usugi Kenshin in November. No, is that because it's just a character you want, or is it a good meta character? You like her? I mean, I can see why. You have your regular Kagetora Grail to 100. Ah, okay. We need another saint to remove multiple curses at once. A servant who was a saint, Yes, we do have a chance. If Saint Jeanne d'Arc, Jeanne the Dragon Witch has the Holy Grail, there is a possibility that a saint was summoned as the result of the counterforce. Saint Martha was actually summoned, right? Do you guys know any servants to ask? You're the only servants that I've ever met. Jeanne and I don't know any other servants besides the ones who became enemies. Staying together is probably safer, but maybe it'd be better if we split up? Unless we remove the curse on the Dragon Slayer, Siegfried, we can't defeat Fafnir, can we? But, Jean? Oh well, it's nothing. You are right, I think that's a reasonable idea. What do you think? I guess around France we go. Fortunately, may not be appropriate to say, but the French territories have already been reduced to less than half. Searching them should be easy. How to split up is the problem. Kagetoro, Nagio Kenshin, Usugi, the avatar of the god of war, Bishamoten. Now that's a mouthful. Whoa, I'm sorry to interrupt, but look at those wandering monsters. Wander what? Well, never mind. Anyway, we've got enemies. Let's deal with them now so we can continue our discussion. Dun dun dun. Increase arts. Okay, this just increases the gauge for 3 turns, but we're already at 120 for Noble Phantasm. It's really sad that Nago at Noble Phantasm was basically turned into... that's rough if you're a fan of that character. I'm sorry. That's always disappointing. Oh, she uses a dolphin. Interesting. They're the same character, same name, so it's funny. Tora is a welfare after all. I mean, there's just so many things to keep track of. Third ascension, extra attack, animation different. We'll do this, and then that, and then that. But you like the first ascension specifically, okay. Okay, come on, Jean, do something cool. Remember, if you order dolphins to attack, that means that you're technically attacking from a longer distance, therefore archer. That is true. But, okay, she's on a blue whale. Okay, she knows all the dolphin names too. Nice. Okay. And then I'm gonna take a real quick bathroom break and I'll be right back. So, I'll try to be as quick as possible. Okay, sorry about that, everyone. And then remember, okay, you don't remember Jean d'Arc's story of picking up a whale and throwing it at people? That's your favorite story. This is a joke, Mr. Streamer. Okay. I just had a great idea. Let's draw lots right now. Excuse me? These things should be settled by drawing lots. Amadeus, please prepare some. You just want to draw lots, don't you? Alright, alright. I'll make some. Let's split up based on that. I'm with Marie. Amadeus, please look after Boog in the... I'm stuck with Mozart. That's too bad. To be honest, I'm nervous about leaving your side. Not that there's a time when I'm nervous about you. Speaking of funny ad timings, the ad dropped as soon as you come back, but it's amazing timing for Twitch. Oy. So, because I'm new at this, do ads occur at the same time for everybody, or is it like if there's an ad break, do I just kind of stop what I'm doing and then wait for people to come back? Because you can't rewind on Twitch, and I don't have it enabled on YouTube because it takes up more resources. Because to be honest, I don't watch too many Twitch streamers. So, you believe they're the same time for everyone not subbed? I'm not too familiar with Twitch. Okay. Well, that makes two of us then. But lots are divided from fate. If I defy fate, I may invite misfortune. I know you can hit a button that gives an ad to people. I can do a manual ad and choose, like, I guess at the top of every hour to be like, but then it's like a 5-minute ad, I think. I'll have to do some research on it, and then I'll probably know what to do more for next time. So, thanks for everyone for bearing with this new stuff. Well, you can use your noble phantasm to escape, and John is a defense specialist. I'm rather worried about our side. Mash skills is as good as hers. Actually, Mash is better. Do we want to gas Mash up, or do we want to humble her a little bit? You know what? We're gonna gas Mash up. Thank you. She needs confidence. Actually, what I mean is, was it because we have Siegfried who's wounded? Oh well, I was taken advantage of. Amadeus, make sure you get along with them. You tend to be misunderstood by friends. We gotta support our underlings. I don't want to hear it from you. Anyway, Maria. Yeah? Well, never mind. Just be careful along the way. Don't try to find a pastry shop even if you get hungry. Oh, my heartbeat thinking that you might propose to me again. Wait, why would you bring that up now? Propose what? Marie and Amadeus? Oh, you didn't know, Mash? It's a pretty popular story. When Mr. Amadeus, standing right there, was 6 years old, he proposed to Marie, who was 7 years old. Is that real? Oh, it's a commonly searched thing. Well, you know what? It is legitimate, actually. It says, well, not technically, no, Mozart did not propose to Marie Antoinette. While there is a famous anecdote about a young Mozart meeting Marie and jokingly saying he would marry her, this was a light-hearted moment between children and not a formal proposal at the time. That's cool. Another fate history lesson, huh? Yes, I reached out to him as he fell. Then I saw him staring at me with his starry eyes. Thank you, nice lady. My name is Amadeus. If a beautiful lady like you has no fiancé yet, could I be the first one? He said that to me. I'd never been flattered like that since I was born. Who knew the story would get passed down? This is a nightmare. Of course it would. I was so happy that I told everybody about it. So it was you. You did it. You turned me down. You're such a femme fatale. I had no choice. After all, I couldn't decide who would be my fiancé. Besides, you know how my life was after that, don't you? I was happy with my decision. It was best to turn you down. It turned out that you were loved by many people as a musician. That's why I ended my life as a silly queen. It can't be helped, you see. I have no choice because I'm always in love. Maybe I was in love with a country named France. I only loved the country itself, not the people. Oof. Because I was such an arrogant woman, I ended up getting killed by the nation. Marie, that's... What is that? Are you a fool? Am I? Probably. Yes, you are. You got it all wrong. You say you were in love with France? You're wrong. It's not that you were in love with the country France. France was in love with you. Yes, thank you, Mozart. Wait, isn't that strange? Doesn't that mean that I was killed by the people who loved me? They loved her so much. That's right, that's how people are. Love can easily turn to hatred. You were hated precisely because you were loved. Hated because she was loved. They were in love, yet killed. They were in love, yet killed the one they loved. I see people are complicated. Until I died, well, even after I died, I couldn't reach love. But I think I'm fine with it now. I'm Marie Antoinette, a woman loved by France. See you, Amadeus. I'm leaving now. When I come back, let me listen to your piano again. Oh, Jean, let's keep in contact with each other at regular intervals. It's a Chaldean communication device. It allows communication via magical energy. Very well, I'll hold on to it then. Take care. Yes, thank you. Please take care as well. Still bummed that we're stuck with Mozart though. But alas. Who to choose, who to choose? We got Merlin. Oh, I think she is the zombie girl. More Merlin, more Lady of the Water. Halloween, Bathory. You know what? We'll at least take you to France, Wampus, if you're still here. What I just spoke about was out of line. Let's get going. Don't you want to follow her, Mozart? Certainly not. I have no more passion for her. She was just a special divergent in my fate. If I'd led a decent life, the divergence would have been that proposal. Like what you'd call the cornerstone of human history. What choices would this man, Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart, have made to end up this way? No matter what happens, no matter what lovers I meet, what friends I gain, what bliss I grasp, I would offer my life to music and become scum that abandons all human virtue. But there's just one thing. If there were someone who could change my fate, I think it would have been her. Amadeus, does that mean you love Marie? Oh sure, I do love her. It's just that I'm not in love with her anymore. Is there a problem with that? I don't know. Before you said that, humans were filthy. Based on what you said, that means you think Marie is also filthy without exception. So what? I love anything filthy. Music is beautiful. We humans are filthy. You weren't aware of such differences. It's just a matter of category, isn't it? Well, what you said that humans only love beautiful things. It's not that we can only love something beautiful. What I meant was humans can love beautiful things too. Well, to me, that difference is too abstract. I guess I can't make you understand it with words. You'll understand someday. You're going to continue your journey with Boog, right? Then you'll figure it out. When it comes to the topic of humanity, he is an ideal senpai. Let's go! Also, to my understanding, I could be wrong, but I think what he's trying to say is if he is categorizing it, and if all humans are filthy, I guess in his eyes, the best thing that come out of the filth of humanity was Marie Antoinette, if I'm understanding that correctly, which he loved, but since he dedicated his life to music, of course he's going to love music more. Yes, I can completely understand the ideal senpai part. MASH. Excuse me, I understand that you guys are talking about something nice, but it seems enemies are coming. I'm sorry for being insensitive. What? Darn. C snatched what I was supposed to do. But I hope you'll understand what made me drop my guard. You know, I thought he was as much of a loser as me, but he's actually a great person with a deep view on life. Don't worry about it, Doc. I feel sympathy for you too. We are basically good-for-nothing humans, or adults, I should say. Yeah, thanks, Amadeus. I've never been this unhappy with words of comfort. Enough, please monitor the battle. Up to level 120. I wonder who I'll commit to. I still have a lot of time to figure that out. Gain crit stars, increase buster cards, applies guts. QAB. Again, it's still crazy though that for some reason, even though we're level 30, we can't one-shot these guys. It's just a little bananas to me. You know what? We're really gonna build up her Noble Phantasm. There we go. Ruh-roh. There we go. Another QAB. Alright, time to see this Halloween Noble Phantasm. Spooky, scary skeleton. Let's see, a bit of a sucker for Kazliz, big fan of Halloween, and she was your first welfare servant. So it's like a trip down memory lane for you. She's gonna jump like a bunny. Ooh. Okay, you were finally able to Noble Phantasm 5 her when she came out for the evocation leaves. Ah. Before you only managed her at Noble Phantasm 4. Well, that's still a heck of a lot better than where I'm at. But I assume it does get more challenging as the game goes on. We're done here. Siegfried, are you alright? I've recovered enough to walk. Anything but combat should be fine. I'm going to be making trouble for you a little longer. I'm sorry. Let's regroup and set off. I'm going to put everything into detecting servants. Meanwhile, John, you have a scary look on your face. What, do I look scary? Not so much scary as stern. Well, I guess so. I was doing some thinking. You mean about the Dragon Witch? Yes, exactly. From the day I was born, I've received God's revelations, and I just ran off without even looking back. I became a heroic spirit after I died, and then was summoned as a ruler. I accept this fact as part of the natural order of things. I don't understand anything the Dragon Witch says, not a single word. I wonder who that me is. Ah, you really are beautiful, very, very beautiful. Don't tease me. Well, it's the truth. If I were you, I'd probably accept the things that Dragon Witch says. Marie? I don't hate the people who executed me. It's a fact that I'm 90% positive about. But the 10% that's left, or it might be much smaller than that. I hated those who killed my children, just for a little bit. Oh. They killed my son Charles to hurt me. You should truly feel pity for him. So if my version of the Dragon Witch appears, I would probably think, oh, that's the other me. And then, yeah, her original event from 7 years ago, lol, required you to beat some quest to finish Ascension and P5ing her, but I wasn't strong enough to do that quest. So it took you probably, what, 7 years to get there then? Jeez. But that's not the case for you, is it, John? It's something really great and beautiful. It's not because you don't want to get dirty or don't want to believe you are, nor does that mean you lack something. You like people, don't you? People who try to move forward by groveling around, the unreasonable ones, the accusers. Yes, I do love them. Oh, I see. There was no way I could hold a grudge against them because I love them. Yes, that's why France was saved by you. It's okay, tell the Dragon Witch when you see her. Tell her? Well, tell her what? Say what you want to say out loud. Say you're not me or I don't know you. Marie, well, you're right, absolutely right. I certainly, know you maybe? You're starting to look serious again. I'm sorry it wasn't any of help. Yes, it was very helpful. When I confront her next time, I'm sure I can tell her what I want to say. Yes, you should be fine. Oh, I think it's time to make our regular contact. That's right, we should. Let's do that now. That's a little bit of interesting thought-provoking. Or thought-provoking, I should say. Ooh. It looks like, maybe at the rate we're going, we might be able to, well, maybe not, clear this map. It does take a while. We got a level 70 Billy the Kid, Baobon Sith, Ishtar, Barghest, Arash. You know what? We haven't done Calamity Jane. Sean and the others will be arriving soon, it seems. Let's do our best too. We'll soon arrive in Thiers. I believe that's how you pronounce it, not theirs. If I recall, it's famous for its knives. So far, it looks like it hasn't been destroyed. Doctor, any signs of servants? I'm checking. Alright, there are 2 servants in Thiers. Same thing with OG Saber Santa. You need to clear certain amounts of the lotto to unlock all her ascension materials, and she's still locked at level 50 on your account. We get her in the shop in a year-ish. The difference there is I actually wanted Santa altar. That's too bad. Let's make contact right away. Chakra Blue. Flame just went up in that town, didn't it? This noise, I hate it. An unprecedented noise. The premonition of unprecedented demon. Oh, muses, please show mercy. My body can't stop trembling from fear. Let's hurry up. Okay, everyone follow me. Uh-oh. You cheeky squirrel from the east. Who's the actual cheeky one? Do you really think a failure like you can beat a true dragon like myself, Elizabeth? I'm so upset. I'll deal with Carmilla later. You die first. You creepy stalker. I'm not a stalker. I'm a devoted bodyguard who acts like a spy. I, Kiyohime, am a woman who lives for love. It's you. Welcome. Or are you saying that your name is based off of this? Your love violates human rights. I don't want to hear it from a pervert with a fetish for blood torture. I imagine that you were doing it as doing that, weren't you? The original Elizabeth Bathory, the focal point of literally every Halloween event. Okay, that makes sense with the design wise. What's doing it? What's doing that? Don't talk nonsense. What? Elizabeth, I didn't know that you were... Shut up. I'm gonna kill you. You can't kill me because I'll kill you. You know what? I didn't expect her personality to be like that. Enough, stop it right there. I can't let you go further. What are you doing is sacrilege against all of your voice and sound. What game am I playing? Fate Grand Order. Are they saints? They aren't saints, aren't they? No way. Religions would tumble if they were saints. True. Anyway, we have to stop them. Hey, you two. Well, I'm sure they're saints in someone's book. Huh? What? I'm busy right now. Come back the day before yesterday. Yeah, Kiyohime's story is literally like the definition of a yandere. It'll be interesting to learn more of her story. You'll no longer be busy soon until the next Holy Grail War, that is. Frilled neck lizard. Oof. Japanese rat snake. Oof. Mexican bearded lizard. Sharp-nosed viper. Okay, Kiyohime had the better insults. Stop. My ears will rot, you scum. Oh no, I'm forbidden to say that. I promised Maria. Wait. That game? Isn't the gacha system rate low? I mean, I've been lucky. I've been able to get a couple characters in a couple pools, and then I've tried to get some others and have been super unlucky. By the way, Mash, what now? To our great joy, enemies are coming. For the sake of my ears, let's deal with them. Black Mamba. Japanese grass lizard. Okay, Black Mamba was a good insult. Let's go. By the time we come back, I'm hoping they'll be done too. Okay, that was kind of funny. I don't know why calling a lizard and a snake is funny, but I don't know. Decrease attack for 3 turns and critical rate for 3 turns for all enemies. Decrease charge for all enemies. And then increase buff size rate. And then Noble Phantasm 3, apply sure hit yourself, decrease defense, okay. Interesting. Okay, I was not expecting her to roll into an opponent with a gun. That's kind of crazy. Calamity Jane. Already has her Noble Phantasm too. Do I have enough materials to upgrade anyone to level 50 yet? Maybe? I don't know. I haven't really checked. I got everyone to at least level 30 on my main servants. So maybe? Why? What's specifically at level 50? No, she's got grenades too. Skill 2 is where the servants become awesome, I see. You probably do. There's a lot of login and story clear bonuses. Level 50 specifically is the cap for first ascension for SSRs. Ah. Alright, Calamity Jane, let's see what you got. Space Dead Man's Hand. Have I tried Snowbreak Containment? Is that another game? Only 57,000? That wasn't as cool as I thought it would be. Splash. It was because it was resisted blue in color. It's like a gacha game, but shooting game, all anime. No, I have not looked into this game. It looks like what was it called? Haruka Zero or something like that? No. It's a game. I don't know. You can switch between views too, and the game isn't that bad. Probably I won't play it if it's not really a gacha or a Souls-like. At least as of right now. And then class disadvantage is what blue means. And then bad class, so you did half damage. Oh, that's why. Okay. But it's the one that recommended. When damage is resisted, the color is blue. When damage is strong, the color is red. They're typically 2 times damage modifiers. I see. Thank you. Yeah, it had me in Archer for a reason or whatever. First Asan, comma. I guess this is a spoiler for question mark Noble Phantasm. That's interesting. You know what? I'm intrigued. More are coming. It's the Wyverns this time. No sign of any other servants besides those 2. Don't worry, go ahead and fight. Recommended is good class for the boss. The minions can be a different class. I see. The recommendation is super scup. There's an enemy marked as the strong enemy per quest, and the support will recommend a servant based on that singular strong one. I see. Thank you guys. And then I'm still playing. I assume you're saying the snow containment game, but I have an issue with it. They give you a lot of summons for characters, but rarely for summon weapons. Okay. Oh, she's got... What kind of symbol is that on her head? I changed to inflict Noble Phantasm Seal, increase your arts card effectiveness, and apply evade. Oh, she didn't kill in one hit either, too. These dragons are a little tough, or wyverns. But it is effective, so it worked out. All of these servants with censored names and old phantasms are story related to the Epic of Remnant, the optional part 1.5 story after clearing part 1. Oh, I see. Thank you. Oh, almost got him in one hit. So, would you guys recommend just doing the 1.5 story then? They went back to actually hiding the servant names and abilities like the original Fate series and then never again. Aw, that's too bad. Come on. Please be enough. Oh, so close. 1.5 is fun, but you'll probably be too busy with limited time events. Oh. That's unfortunate. Hopefully we don't kill the dragon and we can see your noble phantasm. I think we'll be okay. Well, I guess there will be a time to do it, huh? I think they're good reads, but they're not necessarily. If your goal is to play catch-up, I'd recommend slow play through when we have dead time like right now. Okay. Oh, we're not okay. That's pretty cool. Partial noble phantasm. Dead time, meaning the space between big events where there's nothing happening. Best time for masters to catch up. Okay. So then, I'm assuming with the summer event being over, we're now in a dead time, right? If there's an event, lol, I'm the only person here in the YouTube live. I mean, sometimes that happens, yeah, unfortunately. I think my YouTube is screwed a little bit for some reason. It was doing, to give a little insight, I think last week or 2 weeks ago, I was at 5,000 or 7,000 views a week. And now I'm all the way down to 3,000, or actually I can look on my phone at how many views I'm at right now. it's not doing as well. And for some reason, my channel, I think, is just an enigma to YouTube. So right now, I'm at just around 3,000 views. Now you can kind of see it. So I have to find you in Twitch if you quit. Oh, no, I won't quit YouTube. I'll still keep multi-streaming because it doesn't make sense not to. I'm hoping with the new content that I'm hopefully... Even it's hard to figure out right now that I'm gonna try to bring to YouTube. Hopefully that'll boost some things up. I also just think it depends on the games I play too, how successful YouTube is, if that makes any sense. Is it scuffed because of the dual streams? I've seen the ones fit to portrait phone size have much more views than the landscape. That is true. I think, okay, I wonder if I can give a little, without revealing too much on YouTube. So, I don't know. I'm assuming most people here have seen me from, so I use Twitch to see your stream. No, you use whichever one you want. It'll bounce back. Either way. So let's see if I can pull this up real quick. Give me 1 second, and I'll kind of explain a little history lesson of the Boog da Goop channel. Okay. You know what? I don't, I guess, care how much if you see the revenue. It's not that big of a deal. So, the entire history of the Boog da Goop channel, real quick. At the very beginning, I did videos, I wonder if we can go all the way down. Where's their lifetime button? Perfect, lifetime button. So real quick. Originally, I tried to do like in-depth manga and anime review videos a long time ago. But even before that, I did stuff like Reddit React. I hid it on the channel because it doesn't really make sense to do it. But then I started to do these things called, like, I call them now manga minutes of YouTube shorts where I covered, and I got really successful with one short that has almost 1.4 million views. And that boosted my channel, and I got a lot of success. And also around that time, I did a video called Blame the Story Explain, where I made most of my revenue. I don't know if you can see it. It's not completely accurate, but I made around $300 or $400 just from this one video over time. And during that time, around April in 2024, is the biggest my channel has ever been. But then after that, I kept trying to do the same thing and recreate the magic, and then it's dropped. And ever since then, I've yet to be able to recapture that. But I had this one moment of like super glory where my channel was taking off. So eventually, I'm hoping to find a bridge between manga, anime content, while also live streaming, because I find live streaming fun, and then shorts, and trying to find that magic sauce. But ever since I've had this spike on YouTube, things have never been the same, and I've been yet to recreate it. But luckily, on the bright side, since I have started streaming, things have kind of gone up, where in the last 3 months, let's see, like for instance, in 2024, I kind of took a break but still try to do stuff. It is a shame. I hope your shorts content didn't fall off too. Oh, it dropped. I'll show another quick example real quick. Let me get to another menu. So I need to review more mangas in order for more views. Let me show you guys real quick. Give me 1 second, it's just taking some time to load. And then this is just how, I mean, for anyone who's wanting to do YouTube, it's kind of, I guess, good to show this as well. Okay. So. So the shorts I started with were basically just me talking about, well, this anime is coming up. And then I'm like, well, this content isn't good enough. So then around here is when I actually started doing the manga reviews with like actual editing and stuff like that. And as you can see, we got 5,000 views here. This was one of my biggest ones to take off originally, and I was super stoked about it. Then 784, then 900. They were all doing really good. Then this is when April hit, so 22,000, 1.3 million. Yeah, all of them are famous. You'll see in a second. This one's almost at 1 million. You watched most of these already? That's good to know. And then I showed my face. Thank you for 1,000 subscribers. So then I'm like, oh, I gotta continue this. So then it was doing moderately well. I got another one at 214,000, 60,000, 25,000. And then for some reason, that's a crazy thumbnail for peak performance. I agree. I mean, for some reason, it just really took off. And then I tried to do some longer form content on specific mangas as well. Like, I did one covering the whole series here. And then I think I did the one covering... There was another one that I tried to cover as well. And then I did Afro Samurai, one of my favorite animes. But then after this initial spike, again, it just dropped 8,000, 600, 1,000. And I'm thankful for all these numbers, of course, but it was really disappointing. Then I tried to do more anime covering with the same. And this is all in 2024. And then I took a break for about 3 months because I was just kind of burned out and disappointed. Tried coming back. And then ever since then, this one got 26,000 views. That was kind of a surprise. Which one was my favorite out of all the shorts that I've done? Or just favorite mangas? Well, of course I'm biased towards the Mr. Macho one. I don't know. I mean, all the ones are at least that I've covered are some that I would like to some extent. And then when I tried to branch out and do it again, it just wasn't nearly as popular. And then I tried to add subtitles. Both can be anime or manga. Or are you just saying my favorite manga of all time? If that's the case... Oh no, I did do a short about it too, but oh well. Favorite manga is How to Treat a Lady Knight Right. That's my all-time favorite manga. That's what got me pretty much into reading manga. Yeah, but then I kept trying to do it, and I did it for about a month consistently before I moved. Again, I brought back the shorts, and unfortunately, they just never got the same traction. So, I gotta figure out a different way to do it, but... I know it's a weird tangent, but... I don't even know why we got on the tangent. But, I mean, these shorts are doing well, and you guys can get, I guess, not a little sneak peek. And it seems like these shorts are doing, at least number-wise, all relatively better than when I was consistently doing manga shorts. I mean, some got 97 views or 65 views, which is just absolutely crazy. I remember why, because I said my YouTube was whack. And you know what? It is what it is, but I'm still having fun, and I still want to continue doing YouTube. So sorry for the side tangent, little rant, but that's my story. That's my TED Talk. Oh, the first anime that makes me watch anime after that was My Dress Up Darling. Maybe for some of those manga they didn't do great because they're decently old ones. They certainly aren't manga front pages these days. That is true. Well, and then not to be, you know what, I'll do it anyway. I'll give another quick example. I'll give 2 examples. Okay. So the only reason I did the, I guess, type of content I did, because there was 2 other YouTube channels, and I so desperately tried to emulate them. So one was Broken Daydream 94, who I guess I'm not ashamed to say that I tried to copy, but I will say at one point I definitely got his attention because he did cover two mangas. This one specifically, A Story of a Hallucinatory Girl, and then What Do You Call This Trash? And I mean, we've never interacted. Yeah, here we go. So, I mean, it's successful for his channel, maybe because he's been doing it for a lot longer and he's stuck to it. But he gets 200, 300,000 for, I would say his editing's better, but we've definitely covered the same manga and I've not been nearly as lucky as him. But again, comparison is the thief of joy, right? And it, you know, it just happened. So that's why you gotta re-strategize and everything like that. So, yeah. Oh, and then the second one you watched was The Angel Next Door Spoiled Me Rotten. I did read the manga of that and it was pretty good, but I never watched the anime. Also, if you do like My Dress Up Darling, there is season 2 currently right now. I'm getting a powerful reading, brace yourself. And I haven't read the manga, but I watched the anime. It was a great first season. So. I don't know if they're fully adapting the anime though. I'm pretty sure they're committed with how popular it is. Oh, I guess I chose her again for some reason, my bad. I haven't seen it though. I was waiting for it to finish and fully come out in English. But if it's good, I'm happy to hear that. Wait, your side haven't had the dub version yet? I mean, I haven't checked it, to be fair, because I have been watching other shows. It's in, I mean, with streaming, my ability to watch anime has dwindled, which is what I am trying to get back into manga. You can watch the JP version with the subs, right? True, but I'm the type of person, unless I really like the show, if I commit to watching either the dub or sub, I stick with it just because I'm used to that with the characters, you know? So like for instance, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, I'll only watch the sub of that. Angel Next Door is a pretty fluffy rom-com that takes its serious moments seriously. You liked reading the light novels a lot. That's also something I want to get into, is light novels as well. But I don't know which ones I would start with. I've only read one light novel series. For you, you had to watch the dub because you kept missing the words. Well, there is a fun fact about the dub too that I'm a little biased towards. I don't know if you guys know, but the female voice actress in English for My Dress Up Darling is a YouTuber called, or her name's Amalie, and I've always been a anime fanboy ever since I was younger, and I always watched her covers, so I'm just a little more biased towards that specifically. You know, support it in any way you can, right? You would just start with one of your faves. Oh, often give you glimpses of better insight to some of your like characters. True. Because the only light novel I've committed to read all the way through is the Spice and Wolf one. And I also read the manga and watched the anime. I didn't watch the remake. And for some reason the dub sounds softer and I always have to crank up the volume for it. I hear that's just unfortunately a dubbing thing lately that they've been kind of screwing up. Like, I don't know if you guys heard of the solo leveling drama and stuff like that, but I guess they dropped the ball pretty hard for the dub. Looks like the enemy assault has stopped. Grr. We can't let those two fend for themselves, can we? I can't. I've had it. I'm about to vomit. Yes, I'm leaving those people to you all. Since I am useless and can't fight, I won't say a thing. Sorry. Even when I use earbuds, it's still soft. Maybe you should look into an audio mixer app on your phone. Or on whatever device you use. That's what I use. At least if you're on the computer, I use something called FX Sound. But for the sub version, no problem, lol. Well, and then it does help that you have subtitles. Huh? Did you just say something? Well, that you shouldn't, but back off, puppy. Puppy? Recklessness and bravery aren't the same thing. Are you stupid? It's better than reptiles. Master, hey master, aren't you a little upset? Now she's mad. You said it, you'll regret your words from the bottom of hell. Elizabeth, let's get started. At least we can get them working together. Fine, just don't get cocky just because you beat some wimpy wyverns. I'll show you the terror that a dragon king can inflict. Did they just team up? Oh no! Also, not that it's a big deal, but is it just me, or did a lot of people on Twitch leave when I went to use the restroom? Oh, they're a Lancer and a Berserker, okay. Yeah, you think they left a little after that? Well, I mean, I still really appreciate it. Because of everyone, I was able to get Twitch affiliate today, which is just pretty cool. Actually, you know what? We'll give her a chance to sign Chloe a chance. True, you did just come in on YouTube. Well, unfortunately, it is, you're at the tail end of the stream, but better late than never. I hope, university is going well for you. You know what, why not do this one too? Oh, missed the chance. We are going to do... You know what, we're going to give you a chance to shine too. I will say the only downside to streaming Fate... my day was good, by the way. Thank you. By the way, once you finish the chapter, you've got 5 left for the first singularity. Oh. Jeez Louise. For some reason, the fight system looks like it's from Reverse 1999. Well, I think Reverse 1999 is based on this system. Because this is kind of the... This game's been out for 10 years. Yeah, but all in all, I had a good day today. I can't complain. It was a very nice day, and I was very lucky, and I got something called Twitch affiliate today. So now, not only can I make money through YouTube, I can make money through Twitch streaming as well. So it's a very good day overall. Even though money shouldn't be the focus when streaming, it's definitely nice when your hobby starts giving back a little bit. And it's a good sign that at least I'm on the right path and growing, so a very good day indeed. Oh yeah, but what I was saying is I can't stream Fate for more than 2 days because it takes out my voice reading all this. The only difference is combining the same card for increased power. Well, hello, welcome. You've got me, ooh. Not bad, you know. I'll let you call it a day now. Now that things have settled, I'd like to hear from you. Would you mind? What? I'm a loser snake, in other words. You're kicking a defeated snake when it's down. I'm not gonna lie, I thought she was more of like a cow lady for some reason. Make sure you stay hydrated. Very true. That's why I got this big old water jug. I think it's 64 ounces. I play Epic 7 when Genesis Rush comes out. The problem is I'm kind of at a bad spot in Epic 7 where if I stream now, because I've skipped so much of the story, I would just be lost. and I don't think I have enough strong characters to really make it an entertaining stream anymore. So maybe, but I'm not gonna make any promises, unfortunately, for Epic 7. Maybe I will. I don't know yet. Loser Snake, have you ever seen any other servants besides yourselves? Well, I've seen crazy servants like this one. Would you mind not lumping me in with them? I'm a berserker with my reasoning intact. What's your problem? What is it? Oh, now I remember. When I was alive, I saw them often. Catfights. They were beyond loud. Just you wait. In time, they'll latch onto your head and make noises like... Okay, I'm not gonna attempt that noise. I will not, but that's called shamisen, right? Remember, if I need tips in Epic 7, just tell you. Will do, thank you. Also, for the last 100 Moonlight summons, I never did get Arbitrator Viltrid. He is crazy for that too, Mozart. So I did end up unlocking him. So maybe what I'll do is before I do, let's say another, maybe next week, I'll do a little interlude of Epic 7. What about AFK Journey then? Maybe if you play that game, you can get views maybe? Well, I know I did talk about views, but I'm not necessarily chasing views and stuff, right? I'm only gonna stream stuff that I wanna stream. So if I try it and like it, I'll continue it, but you know, if that makes any sense. Right now, I am happy at the growth I'm going at. It was just a bummer to see like millions of views and then just that drop off, but it's a journey, right? It's a marathon, not a sprint. I've said this many times, would you not lump me in with them? Anyways, you haven't seen any servants other than the Dragon Witch or Camilla's group, right? Master, it looks like we just wasted our time. That sucks. Elizabeth aside, treating me like that is a little bit rude, don't you think? She called me a rat. We're looking for a saint. We're only interested in saints. Oh, it takes guts to make that comeback, but in any case, a saint? I only know of one saint, if you mean someone whose teachings took deep root within this nation. Really? Yes, I met him before coming across Elizabeth. I almost fought him, but he realized I was a genuine berserker and he sheathed his sword. His true name is Georgios. I believe he is quite famous saint around here. Georgios, the saint referred to as Saint George? Yes, he would be perfect. Also, real quick, let me take a sip of water. This is gonna sound crazy, but it's gonna make sense in a second. So a little background about me. I am religious, practicing Roman Catholic. And what you do, at least for me, what we did, is you get to choose your patron saint before you're baptized. And my patron saint is Saint George for bravery. So that's just a little tidbit of information about me. Do you know where he went? That's the real shame. He went to the opposite direction as to me, to the west. The west, that's where Jean and the others went. Mention communication. Yeah. So I wasn't baptized as a baby, so it's a little bit different. So this isn't the norm, but at a certain age, if you're entering the faith for baptism, I was 13 when I did it, and you thought Father just blesses you with holy water. I mean, maybe in some, but definitely not in a Roman Catholic church. It's not that case. It's a whole process that you have to do. So yeah, mine was Saint George. So I think you can choose any saint. I'm not entirely sure. That's what your baptized name is? No. I don't have I think that's something different. I was never given a baptized name or anything like that. Another weird quirk of Fate Grand Order, it feels like many dialogue options are reversed. This never really gets better for some reason. Oh, okay. Georgios is pretty decent servant to use. That's also good to know. Yeah, I don't know anything about baptized name. I just know about you're able to choose a patron saint. So he's basically a tank that draws aggro for 3 turns. Oh, okay. Yes, we're fine. We detected a servant over here as well. I'm about to make contact right now. Please stop right there. Who are you? I'm a servant. My class is Ryder, but my true name is Marie Antoinette. I see you are not under madness enhancement. Yes, I'm on the side opposing them, and this is because our side, after the baby was baptized, he or she got a baptized name from what I heard. Oh, okay. That's interesting. I would assume then he has his normal name and a baptized name. I don't want to make too many assumptions, but then I would assume that's so I don't want to push it on too many people, but in Catholicism there's things called denominations. So you have like Roman Catholic, Orthodox, Baptist, Protestant, and stuff like that. So I would assume then that's a different denomination of what I would be used to. Like example, he is Chinese, he has his own normal name, and at the same time he has a baptized. I understand the concept, yeah. It's just not one my denomination does. I see, she's the Holy Maiden. Best we keep our names undisclosed. As someone who isn't religious, I assume. The city has been raised by the witch and her dragon. I was able to make them retreat, but that won't happen again. Then will you come join us? Our dragon slayer is cursed and we need to remove it immediately. However, multiple curses are entwined together, so both you and I must be present. I understand the situation. The residents have already started to evacuate. Let us depart once that has completed. Thank you very much. As someone who isn't religious, it's interesting hearing differences in different denominations of the same religion. I always group as the same. I mean, yeah. I think, yeah, it can be a touchy subject for a lot of people, which is why I don't want to talk about it as much, but, I mean, if anyone has any questions, I'll try to answer it. Not that I'm a beacon example of what a Christian should be or anything like that. But I do have at least a little bit of knowledge to share. Alright, we're going to do one more mission, and then we're probably going to call it for a night. Who are we gonna finish with? Religion is super difficult to avoid in Fate. Very true. There's entire chapters devoted to different Christians, Indian, Greek, Roman, you name it. Very true. You're a Protestant, but I have a lot of Catholic friends. They were like super curious on my side. Yeah. Well, I think too, it really depends on the age and demographic too, right? I feel like for a lot of people, religiously, for younger, it's always maybe younger people reject religion and then you grow into it, or, you know, it's different for everybody, and I think it's different for every denomination and stuff like that as well. You should use Hercules, your berserker? Sure. They were surprised that we don't have like the order of mass. I've gone to a Protestant, I don't even know what you would call it, but it was like a Sunday Bible study, and I was also very surprised by it. But then I invited them to come to a mass, and they're like, this is crazy, you have to sit and stand like 20 times for a whole hour. It is interesting, the differences. A wyvern attack. There's been a lot of violence lately. No, that wasn't it. This sensation, it's the Dragon Witch. What did you say? Let's retreat, Georgios. We don't stand a chance against her right now. But we can't do that yet. Oh, the civilians are evacuated. The mayor has entrusted me with their protection. I must fulfill that wish, or else I won't be able to stay a saint. But I know if I stay, I will die. But even so, I can't abandon them. Lord Georgios, you are a man who is thick in head and body. What was that? But the part of you that is terribly cute has touched my heart. And so, please allow me to take over that duty. What? I am the Queen of France. Even though that isn't in the future from here, for me, neither past nor present makes much difference. I was so surprised at the standing, sitting, and kneeling during the Eucharist part. It's different for a lot of people, right? Especially if you're coming in, you don't really, like if you were brand new, just entering the church, and then you walk into a Protestant and walk into like a Roman Catholic. I mean, the differences are quite stark, even though it's under the same umbrella. And a lot of people are even surprised at the Eucharist itself, for what we would call a mass. Even though that is in the future from here, for me, neither. Okay, makes much difference. Even my juniors who followed us were like tired of doing it many times. Yeah, it's definitely a lot for people. You are now given a duty that can change everything. St. Georgios, go with Jeanne d'Arc and please lift the curse from the Dragon Slayer. In the name of Marie Antoinette, I will make sure to protect this city. Please wait up. Wait here, Marie. Marie, let us stay and fight with you. You can't do it alone, but I'm sure the two of us can. Non. That makes me very happy, but you cannot, Jean. You're supposed to run away. What will Mozart think? I am sure I was summoned for precisely this moment. Not to harbor hatred or defeat enemies, but to protect the people. So that at this time I will protect those dear to me. To save my dear country, I will do what is right. Oh, but please apologize to Amadeus for me. I never got to hear him play after all. He was 6 and I was 7. Since then, we passed each other, but never met. Marie. Lord Georgios, do you agree with this arrangement? If you are fine with it, I will humbly yield this role to you. Marie. Now go, Jean. As short as our time was, it was the greatest honor to fight under your flag. Yes, I will be waiting. Don't worry, I'll catch up soon. Sanson, you're here. But the only part I enjoy going to the Catholic Church is the singing part or any hymns in certain parts of the Mass. I like the Lord have mercy part. Yeah, I mean, it also really depends on the church you go to, because some of them, it's not nice to say, but some of the singing is awful depending on the church you go to. Of course I am. Execution needs qualifications for both the executioner and the execution. Or executed. No other person has the right to execute you. You should have realized that, Marie. Let's see, hold on a second, Sanson. I know that you are a wonderful executioner. I mean, you're cruel, merciless, and inhuman, but you never once mocked criminals. You guarded the guillotine with great respect, so I do indeed trust you. But does that mean you alone hold the right to kill me? Isn't that a bit absurd? It's not absurd. I was born into a family of executioners, and I was only taught how to execute. No compromise. It's only about dedication. I am particular about the method, the technique. It's natural for a good executioner to not inflict pain on the criminal. I see beyond that. I see the ecstasy, the moment it feels so good that it will kill you. Okay, this guy's a weirdo. That is the type of beheading I dedicated myself to. The best slice of my life was my kiss for you. So this is destiny. I couldn't help but want to see you, so I could ask. Please tell me, Marie. How was my beheading? Were you able... Oh, I'm not gonna read that part. That's crazy. I can see that you seriously showed respect for me, Sanson, from the bottom of your heart. But I'm sorry, that's just impossible. It's something that I cannot possibly say. I already know enough men with perverse hobbies. Terribly sorry, but I cannot accept a second kiss from you. Yes, I know, but I'm sure you will be delighted. I've got it even more better than back then. That is why I was summoned as a servant. I shall give you the final ecstasy once again. That is crazy to say. The madness enhancement is making my goat look bad. Samson is not like this. I don't know. If we hurry, we might still make it in time. Right, if we lose them for the sake of revival, that would be a great loss. I have a reading. Unfortunately, an enemy. Please hurry and defeat it. Sanson is not that freaky later. Well, I mean, I guess it's because he's seen his best piece of work, if you will. So it brought him back some memories. A Bon 10 Hercules has a servant-specific crafting essence that gives him a permanent 3 times guts. Once he starts to get low on health, you use his actual guts skill that gives him another guts. Above that, procs when he triggers a guts is a revival. Oh, okay, that's cool. Too bad we won't get to see that in this situation though. Increase attack, evade, and guts. He is one of the coolest berserkers though, but it doesn't, I don't know, I guess if I don't know Greek history that well, but you would think, well, maybe he could. I think it's interesting that Hercules is a berserker. I would have thought he would have been a saber, but I guess he did a lot of berserker-like things. Herc is still one of the strongest solo servants in the game. That makes sense. I mean, he's one of the poster childs, right? I can't think of any other berserker in Fate more prominent than Herc. There's so many good designed berserkers. I mean, there is that, we saw one of them fighting just earlier. Kiyohime. They really want an archer version. That is actually sane. Also, True Herc is an archer technically. I mean, he also used his fist a lot though, no? Like he used a lot of different stuff. Like he had to, right? For all his trials and stuff. Well, welcome. We are currently clearing the first singularity in Fate Grand Order. Our first official singularity. But unfortunately, you have caught the tail end of the stream where we're going to be wrapping up after this. But if you're interested, there are VODs of my previous streams. Oh dang, he actually did a good chunk of damage. And also my voice doesn't normally sound like this, it's just tired from reading a lot. Yeah, he has 2 manifestations. This is him under Madness Enhancement. Urk is his archer form is largely too strong to be summoned, so he needs the Madness Enhancement. That makes sense. Hopefully we get a new Herc servant when Strange Fate releases. There's also really cool Herc bosses in the game later on. I'm so excited. It really is exciting to see. We love to see it here. That sound effect is too funny. I don't even know what he's saying or she's saying, but it sounds like a squeaky toy. There we go. Strange Fake version is still not an archer though. I believe he is an Avenger. That still could be cool though. There's a super boss Herc quest when you need to actually kill him 12 times for all of his 12 labors. That's cool. You have Hercules, but it's stored in your second archive forever. Okay. I don't even know what a second archive is. That's impossible. How could I be defeated? No matter what form, Herc remains the GOAT. True. I've killed so many since the day and became so much stronger, so why? How sad, Charles Henry Sanson. I should have told you when we reunited. Our relationship ended that day. Oof. Because your blade was truly rusty. Oh. You've killed so many people that it lost its way. You've increased your proficiency as a killer. Executioners and killers are not the same. Sanson, the more skilled you become at killing others, the rustier your blade as an executioner, savior of criminals becomes. True. By the time you followed the Dragon Witch, you were no longer the Sanson I knew. No, lies, it cannot be. I kept my faith that you would come. That's why I kept honing my skills. To see you and behead you with more skill, give you a much better ecstatic moment. I thought that by doing so, you would surely forgive me. Geez, you really are pitiful, adorable person. I don't hold a grudge against you. From the beginning, you never had the need to be forgiven by me. I mean, if anything, she would hate the people, right? That makes 3. It's ironic how the ones who show potential are the first to fall. Yes, perhaps the 2 vampires you loathe may be the last one standing. Good day, Dragon Witch. It seems you got here a little too late. Myself has already escaped. How pitiful. No, that's not true. She left here embracing hope. Just by gaining 1 servant? How ridiculous. Speaking of ridiculous, it's amazing that you're still here. Bro, so long story short, he honed his skills in order to have her admire him. I mean, I think it's even more than that. It's like a twisted version of love, like, because at least what he was saying under Berserker Enhancement, I received pleasure from beheading you, and I hope you received pleasure from being beheaded. So I hoped by the next time we meet, we would both even reach a higher feeling. So he got his freak on and lost. Speaking of ridiculous, it's amazing that you're still here. Are you intoxicated with the idea of saving these citizens? You, the person killed by her citizens, a woman put to the guillotine, beheaded in ridicule. So disappointing, witches don't understand such simple logic. It's true that I was executed, there was ridicule, and there was disdain. However, that gives me no reason to murder them in return. I became a queen because the people asked me to. A queen cannot be without her people. Thus, it was inevitable. If they don't want you, then you exit even if you don't want to. That is the destiny of those serving their country. I believe my execution led to my people's next smile. No matter when, vive la France. Stars glimmer, and that will do. That's all we need. I will say, as much as I make fun of the French people, vive la is such a great set of words. Long live. Now I'm certain, say, Dragon Witch. Who are you exactly? Actually, I thought she was executed by her people. I guess we'll cause of death. We'll look real quick. Yeah, guillotine. But apparently she's still alive after the revolution. So she did get executed by guillotine, but there was, I guess, her mobbed by the crowd, and you know, some nice things done to her, being pulled up to the guillotine. And then as for the Archer Avenger Herc, the Avenger thing is mostly a second-class plot device for Fate Stranger Fake. After reading his wiki, I don't know why I said that weird, wiki, he can also be summoned as a rider and assassin. Oh, interesting. Yeah, because he did so many things, Hercules. And he had to work under such harsh conditions because of Hera. Who are you exactly? Shut up. Deploy Noble Phantasm, Crystal Palace. Goodbye, Jean. It was lovely meeting you. If I can help the saint who saved France, no, if I can help a friend, then I will gladly shed the last of my radiance and fall. This is kind of sad. Like a star, like a flower, like a fleeting dream. That is what a servant is, and how Marie Antoinette lives. Au revoir. Now, if it was a game in the modern era, there would be a cool animation showcasing this, but we just get fade to black, which in some ways is more powerful. All right. Let's see. I don't think I unlocked anything more. Second archive is basically the storage box for everything you don't use, servants, craft essence, etc. If you go to formation in the menu, it's one of the options there. Ah, I see, thank you. But with this being said, I think what Haru said is we have at least 5 more missions. But this is a good place to call it for the night. So tomorrow, I'll be streaming Reverse 1999. So if you guys are there, great. If not, I will definitely see you next week for Fate. I had a great time. I hope you guys had a great time as well. I'm gonna see if there's anyone to raid on Twitch, but if you guys don't want to stick around for that, what time? 9 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. If you make sure I do my dailies, I'll try to figure it out. Definitely not tonight because I'm gonna be going to bed, but I can definitely do it throughout the week before next stream. So thank you for that. Because your time here is afternoon, it's 3:25 p.m. Ooh. So it should say on Twitch and on YouTube, it will always have the time that I'm streaming. On YouTube, it's going to be scheduled. I always try to schedule it either after this stream or if it's on Mondays, like before 12 a.m. So what time does that make yours? Right now, it's 12:25 a.m. Yeah, so I'm Pacific Standard Time, North America on the West Coast. I'm glad you definitely had a good time. Thank you. I appreciate each and every one of you. Even if it doesn't feel like it, I hope you guys know that, how do I word this without sounding too sappy? Each interaction does bring joy, and it makes me happy. So that means tomorrow at 6 p.m. your stream is up. It's gonna be 9 p.m. for me. So what's your time zone? Or I guess if you just go to my YouTube, you should be able to see whatever time it is for you. Sounds sappy as much as you like, Mr. Streamer. Well, thank you very much. So what for no. It is it's a 15-hour difference between us. Because you said your time is at 3, it's 3:25 p.m. for you right now, right? Or there's at least an 8-hour difference between us. Unless I read your message completely wrong. Yeah, yours is 3 p.m. right now and mine's 12 a.m. Yeah, that's a 9-hour difference. A whole 12-hour difference. Jeez Louise. So you have to be ready at 10 p.m. Well, no, if it's 3 p.m. for you now, you have to be there at 12 p.m. Oh, it's 10 a.m.? No, you have... Wait a second. Okay. So if it's 3 p.m. for you right now, that means you have to be... Well, good night, I understand. You would have to be here at 12 p.m. your time. You know what? I'll make it super easy. Give me 1 second. Welcome back. You are coming in at the tail end time. Okay. 21 hours from now. That's crazy to think about. Okay. So this is how it'll look on Twitch. Oh boy, look at me. So just look at this little display here. It would help if I had it on screen, huh? Okay, little display here on Twitch. If you're on Twitch, it'll always show right under if you're watching it. And I know you're on YouTube. So give me one more quick second. On YouTube, it will tell you if you just go here to the live tab, or you don't even have to go into the live tab, it'll be on the homepage. It will say scheduled when the next stream is up, and then it'll tell you, it'll correct to your time zone and tell you what time it will be. So then you'll never miss a Boog de Goob stream again. I always try to start at 9 p.m. Oh, my browser hiding most of the information breaks that stream schedule extension. That's fair. When it comes to America streamers' times, you always miss. Well, I mean, not to do the whole YouTuber thing, but if you do hit notifications, you will be notified. But yeah, just check YouTube. It should always tell you and adjust to your time. And it's always ended after 5 hours. Well, and then if worse comes to worse, if you guys can't make it, just pop in just watch the bot and just comment, you know? That helps still. And just say, I was here. I enjoyed this part of the stream or something, you know? So, but I appreciate everyone who does make it. And I try to stream for at least 3 hours as well. Well, I'm glad. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. I really do. It definitely brings a lot of drive and motivation. So, let's see. Who do we want to raid? At least I'm on the end of the stream. True. I mean, as the saying goes, better late than never, right? The grind continues. Play Grand Order. You know what? What about following? How to rate TB. Red New. Playing Uma. Playing Fate Trigger. Playing Warframe. Meh. If you miss again, you'll be rage baiting. Well, just gotta check the schedule, my guy. You know what? I'm so actually. Wait a second. Yeah. Hope you guys have a good night. You know what? No one else is really doing Fate. So sometimes we raid, sometimes we don't. Lately, I like how we're back to 8 viewers. Lol. Are we? How do I? On the Twitch dashboard, it doesn't really tell me how many people are in chat. I can only see on the YouTube. You know what? I'll show it real quick just for fun. So, what I have up here is the YouTube horizontal stream, and it tells me how many people are here. Oh, it dropped as soon as I said it. Boo. That's kind of funny. And I can't change any other tab really. Maybe I can add a stream elements one, but it doesn't really matter to see. Oh, wow. It really is at 7. That's crazy. Sweet. Well, sweet. On that note, I hope you guys have a good rest of your night. I'm going to go to bed and then get sleep. There's 5, but I'm trying. Only one commenting. I mean, you know, lurkers are A-okay as well. They're just as valuable and just as important. I mean, of course, I enjoy chatters, but, you know, I hope you guys have a good rest of your night. Also, crazy, I really appreciate, again, sounds cringy to say, but people from around the world putting me on a TV or watching me with a 12-hour difference. So, thank you for giving me your time. I hope you guys have a good night. Peace. And you know what? It's okay if you are. Better late than never.